Alright, welcome to Stories and Sorceries. I will be your host and DM tonight, William Roberts. I'm joined with my three friends, and we're going to be playing a D&D 5th edition campaign. Mostly by the books and raw, but there will be a sprinkling of homebrew and some home rules, if you would. But for the most part, this is perfectly casual, so please forgive us for any misrulings, or if the audio is a bit whack at some points, as the kids may say. But
work in progress. We're trial and error.
Will always be a work in progress.
Yeah.
But with that out of the way, we will be opening into the land of Traves, a small yet independent nation bordered on two sides by larger and more powerful neighbors who are constantly looking for opportunities to expand their borders. Though for centuries the ruling family of Traves has held these advances at bay with the threat of a cataclysmic events the likes of which have only been seen once before, and thus ensures a peaceful sovereignty, despite the relatively stunted magics and technologies within their borders. It is here, in this land, that a band of unlikely companions have united, naming themselves the Fated Four, and have given good service to the nation and its people. Though sneered at or suspected for their extraordinary likenesses and abilities, they have proven a valuable asset to the throne and have been granted land and lodging in exchange for expedited resolutions to any bounty that may find its way from court to their doorstep, as well as doing a handful of other jobs for the odd payment here and there. But it is with them that we thrust ourselves into this adventure, if you would like to introduce yourselves.
Yes, my name is Rob Franks. For this campaign, I will be playing a Wood half-elf ranger, Drake Warden subclass, and he goes by the name of Alfie Windrunner. Alfie was born in the Feywild. Him and his brother Rolo were brought up by a small sect of elf assassins named the Shadow Hunt. Starting from a young age, they were trained in the art of stealth, thievery, and combat. Once they became adults, they were able to do contracts together and spent the next 20 or so years perfecting their craft. One day, they received a contract to find and dispose of a problematic rare collector, then bring back a stone tablet from his collection. On their way to complete this contract, Alfie was visited in a dream by a strange figure surrounded by 7 golden canaries, warning him of an impending doom. When he awoke, there was a small silver dragon by his side. Not sure if he came up with the name or the dragon did, she seemed to respond nicely to the name Sheila. The now trio continued their journey, found the collector, and dispatched of him. Upon finishing the first part of the contract, the brothers began looking around for the tablet to bring back. As they searched, Sheila seemed particularly interested in leading them to this strange orb on a shelf. Upon touching the orb, the three of them vanished, and suddenly found themselves in a world unfamiliar.
I'm Brendan Woods. I'll be playing a half-elf assassination rogue who is the brother to Alfie. His name is Rolo Windrunner. He is an expert assassin. He likes to steal shiny things. Ever since he got to this new world 2 years ago, he's been traveling, taking jobs, and most importantly, stealing people's shit. We met up with the group like 3 months in, and we're not rich, but we're getting there.
My name is Trent Johnson. I will be playing a human bard of the College of Swords, and I will be playing Edward Truffle. He was raised in a small farm by a loving, caring family. He loves to perform, loves to make people smile. He loves it when people enjoys his show. He believes as long as you put in the work and the dedication, anything is possible. And the only thing he has ever bested him is the length of pretty goal scores.
Alright, and with introductions out of the way, let's come into this late morning day as you all rouse yourselves from a maybe less than restful night of merrymaking and revelry. You're awoken by the sound of your front doorbell and the closing of a door.
As soon as it closes, I'll just sit up. Oh shit, my head. What the hell is that?
Alfie, where are you?
I'm over here, Raleigh.
I can't see anything.
Open your eyes.
Oh, yeah.
Good point of interest. Where are you three?
I'm on a table in the bar. I need cigarettes. Here they are.
Rolo?
Here they are.
So like, there's the bar, and then you have like the liquor shelf behind it. I'm on the top of that shelf.
Fantastic.
Raleigh, get off the top shelf liquor.
I don't like heights.
Why are you there then?
That's a good question.
Did you, Edward?
I'm just sprawled on the floor. Ow. Sig me.
Yeah, one sec. Here you go.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, you too.
Alfie,
What a night.
as you're the first one on your feet, you
Yeah.
catch a glimpse of it out the front window. The
What's it?
figure of a person, shrouded in the morning light. There's a blink, and they're gone.
Oh, how the fuck they do that? I'll run out to the door and open
Alfie,
it up.
Alfie, wait.
What?
Check for traps.
Shit, why is there traps in our own bar?
We were practicing last night.
Fuck. I'll check the door for traps.
Give me an investigation check.
Alright. Oh, my investigation is shit. By shit, I mean 0. That's a 12, sir.
It's 12. The door does not appear to be trapped, though as you scour it, you do see a handwritten note pinned to the front.
Oh, there's no trap, brother, but I found a note.
It's a trap.
No, this is no trap paper. I'll
Reading
read
it.
the note.
It is pinned in the writing of your friend Ferdinand, who is absent from the bar. And you don't know where he may be, but it is an apology, as he had to have left without goodbyes. He tells you that the ledger for all of the bar's gains and losses are kept upstairs with Anderson, and he asks only that you keep Rollo out of his library, and he does not know when he may return.
Oh, shit, that's gonna be hard.
As he says that, I sneak up to the library.
As I
You're
turn around,
sneaking up to the library.
as I finish folding up the note, I'll turn around. Raleigh! Raleigh!
Give me a stealth check.
Do I need to make a...
Anybody who would care to look for him
Well, I'm definitely looking for him.
should roll perception.
Nah, I'm gonna use you.
25.
Can I use my passive perception?
No, because you're actively looking.
Son of a bitch. 24.
14.
13. All right.
That's
You
not-
turn and look for your brother, but like a ghost, he is gone. And you're headed towards the library?
Yes.
All right. What are you doing, Edward?
Hey, Edward, if you see Raleigh, tell him not to go in Ferdinand's library.
You hear that. Clear as day.
He's already gone. I don't see him.
I'm in the shitter.
And it is at this time,
Do I hear that?
I would assume.
Does
so,
it
yeah.
sound like it's from where the shitter is?
No.
We have a shitter
Oh, son of a
upstairs.
bitch, he's going for the library.
It is at this time
And I'll
you
take off
arrive at
after
the
him.
door. What would you like to do?
Well, I first pulled out this weird mystery key that I've always wanted to see what it does. It never works, but I want to try it in this door.
You try it in the door.
No, he rolls,
Oh,
right?
he rolls.
Yeah, I think.
Does it matter?
I don't know.
It does because my rolls are amazing. No, it did work.
I didn't think that it would, considering my role. The key does not seem to fit into this locking mechanism. However, you press, and the door kind of...
Oh, fucking sweet.
And it is at that time you hear the...
Oh, my-
someone is pursuing you.
Raleigh!
So I walk in and I shut the door and lock it.
Easy enough, there is a deadbolt on the inside. But you walk in, and you're greeted with a dimly lit but well-kept library. Some of the shelves are sparsely filled, but most of them are respectively full. And in the middle of the room, there is a relatively well-made pedestal with a very thick book on it.
As I'm running up, I'm not at all thinking that he could possibly have just like locked the door. So I'm just like full sprint run into it, and he just goes, bah! Oh shit!
I'm slowly
Take
following.
4 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm slowly following behind.
Okay.
Doorknob to the nuts.
Al, you okay?
Oh yeah, I just hit my head on the door. I think he locked it.
So, you've got this room to your lonesome. What would you like to do, Rollo?
I want to look around.
To look around? What are you
Oh
looking
no,
for?
not 14.
Anything shiny.
Looking around with your perception, the shiniest thing is probably that gilded book on the pedestal.
So I go look at it.
It is a very beautiful book, quite thick, and very well kept, immaculate condition, with silver gilding around the outside.
Is there any windows in this room?
There are no windows.
There's no windows. Vents?
No.
No other way out of the fucking room.
Are you searching for one?
Yes.
Give me an investigation check as you scour this place, ceiling to floor.
I'm gonna try to pick the lock.
Shit.
You're going to try to pick the lock into the library?
Yep.
Give me a lockpicking check.
I do not have the lock.
So give me a sleight of hand, no proficiency.
10.
Hold
10.
On. Hold on one sec. Let me see what I got.
The
here.
bookshelves move. There doesn't seem to be anything behind it, no.
Okay. So
The pedestal is hollow.
oh, the pedestal's okay. So I take the book, right?
Okay.
I put it in my bag of holding.
Okay. How tall are you?
6'1".
6. Okay.
And then I try to move the pedestal I knock on it, notice it's hollow, and try to move it.
It moves.
Is there anything underneath it?
No.
The pedestal's just fucking hollow.
Yeah.
What a fucking
If
piece
you
of
really
shit.
wanted to, I suppose you could get inside it.
I get inside it.
Inside it.
So,
Give me a stealth check.
Gotcha.
I have painter's supplies, right?
Okay.
I'm gonna take a tiny brush
Nat 20.
and use the handle of this tiny brush to pick this lock. And I rolled a 15.
That's without your proficiency, correct?
That is just sleight of hand, sir.
Okay. With a 15, you try picking the lock with this brush, and then you realize that it is not the tumblers that are locked, it's a deadbolt. However, after this realization, you move up and you just kind of stick the paintbrush in there, and inch by inch just move the deadbolt.
Now we're
to
getting
the side.
somewhere.
And you open the door. Rollo is nowhere to be seen.
Raleigh, I know you're in here.
Have I caught up yet?
At this point, you would have arrived as well.
I would like to
Marco.
make a perception check of the room.
Give me a perception check.
Marco.
Well,
Come on, I know you want to say Rolo.
Speaking of
Marco.
perception, passive.
I will give that to you, sir. Mr. DM.
I'm tempted to make you roll a wisdom save.
It's our favorite childhood game. Marco.
Rolo.
Hey,
No, you stay quiet.
I was like,
Oh, come on. He can't.
26.
26. What's your total? That net 20? It's a net 20. Never mind.
all right,
You see nothing.
It'd be 36.
So can I make like a perception check to
Oh,
see if I
32.
see anything?
If you would like to search
I know
the
my
room, you may
brother,
give a
right?
perception check.
So like I know his tendencies.
I will say what both of you do see is much to what Rowley saw. A well-kept library, though some shelves are more barren than your friend Ferdinand may wish them to be. There is also a pedestal for what's to be a relatively special piece of equipment, maybe, but it is bare.
Would I know it to usually have something there?
Are you the reading type?
I know 7 languages, thank you very much, sir.
That doesn't mean you can read.
Well, then you very well may have been into Ferdinand's library before, and that pedestal is not often bare.
Yep, Raleigh's been here. Let's see.
What is your passive
That's a
perception?
fucking natural 20
What is your
on
passive?
perception.
18.
18.
Natural fucking 20
On the room, correct?
on the perception, looking for Raleigh,
Okay.
knowing his tendencies.
What is your
of
passive
hiding.
perception?
25.
25.
And my rolled perception was a net 20 plus 10,
yes,
so that's
yes.
30 total.
30 total?
30.
Mine was 32.
Oh, that's fucking horseshit.
Technically lower, however, they are both nat 20s.
It's a success, bitch.
So I would like
Rollies.
Rollies.
Yes! Rollies!
Rollies with Raleigh.
Fun times.
Natural 20.
Fuck! 14.
That's 2 in a row.
You look around the room and he's nowhere to be seen, and it's phenomenal that you couldn't get him to answer you to your favorite game even. You move the pedestal and it seems oddly weighted. Like it's built with something inside it, maybe.
Do I see any kind of mechanism that I can, like, open?
You lift it.
Lift it?
Yeah. It's
So
not
I can
bolted to the
tell
floor or
that I
anything.
lift it. So I'm going to get down to the floor and just whisper, Marco. And then lift it up.
I'm just like, Rolo, tag it! Just run out.
You just run out.
As he's running, I'm just going to be like, listen, Ferdinand's only wish was that you stay out of his library, and I know you took something off this
I
pedestal.
didn't take shit, but I'll stay out of the
You've
library.
never
As you
walked
go
into
to
a
leave.
room in your life without taking something.
As you go to leave Rolly and you turn to follow him with your eyes, you notice standing right behind Edward is your groundskeeper, Anders.
Oh shit, Anders, how long you been standing there, mate?
He looks at you with tired eyes as he sees Raleigh just bolting towards him for the exit.
Fuck!
Did you stop?
I try.
Okay, then you stop.
I mean, I was like full fucking sprint, man.
You are in control of your facilities for the moment. So,
No,
I imagine you can
No,
stop
wait, so
yourself.
is it like in front of me?
Yeah, he's in the doorway.
I fucking, like, ninja over his ass.
Oh yeah, he's not trying to stop you.
Well, no, I'm just saying, I'm ninja over his ass.
He just
Go for
parkours it.
Give me a dexterity check.
Dexterity. Not acrobatics? That's what it says.
No, I'm making you roll straight dexterity. You're drunk. Or hungover, at the very least.
Over. She would do 18.
18? Easy enough. You just, like a cat through a window, you just whoop, right over him and Edward.
You're never gonna catch me, bitch!
As he's running, you see him kind of glance back before looking back at you. Sirs,
Yeah, yes, Anders. What can I do for you today, mate?
Master Ferdinand wished for me to inform you that the ledger is kept in his room, but I see that you may have already found his note.
Yeah. Yeah, I read the note.
He also wished that I inform the lot of you that later today a parcel should be arriving, containing bounties and jobs to be completed, at your discretion, of course.
Oh, good. I've been itching for a job lately.
Yes.
I come back. Job?
Yes, job, Raleigh. By the way, listen. I really need you to put what you had on the pedestal back.
I didn't take anything for
Raleigh.
the fucking pedestal.
The bag that you put the book in is your bag of holding?
Yes.
Okay. Good
Why?
to know.
Why?
It's an important note.
Okay.
No.
But anyways, as you mentioned that...
I mean, it's a big book, right?
yeah, it fits.
Yeah. There's no way I can put that else there.
But as you mention your interest in jobs, Anders pipes up, yes, jobs indeed. Seems we may need them sooner or later, considering last night's escapades.
And does you worry too much?
Anders, give it to me straight, mate. Did we lose a lot of money last night? Huh?
Sir, we lost a lot of money last night.
Shit.
And does why you always so cranky?
Well, to be fair, brother, he kinda doesn't get paid if we lose money, you know? So,
We can still pay him.
well, I mean, yeah, but like if the bar loses money overall, there's no profits for Anders to make money, and so we gotta like take it out of our jobs on the side.
Or
As he reaches into his vest pocket and pulls out a small sheet of paper. Overall, in the past week, the bar has grossed roughly 80 gold. However, after your revelries, you've burned 70 of it, leaving us with a total of 10 gold.
10 gold's not so bad.
That doesn't sound bad at all.
It can do some stuff.
I would like to remind you that I am due payment for
How-
my services.
How long a payment, Anders? How long's it been since we paid you?
It's been roughly 3 weeks, sir.
Alright, Alfie, how about
That's not good, brother.
you give him 10, I give him 10. Advance payment, whatever. I don't know how much we fucking pay him anyway. How much we fucking pay him?
I don't remember. Usually Ferdinand takes care of this sort of stuff. I heard him talking once, and he said something about 3 gold, but that seems a little weak sauce to me.
So, let's just
how about, Anders, how about you keep that 10 gold for yourself, mate, right? And then we'll take some jobs, and then you'll just kind of keep this bar going, make sure we make some money, right? And then
Like, you definitely make money if
we'll
we're not here.
wait on Ferdinand to get back to fix all the book stuff. You just kind of keep that shit filled out like he does.
Of course,
We'll-
sir. And he kind of
we'll
like
put that,
pushes a coin pouch further behind his vest.
and we'll make that 3 gold, 5 gold from now on. So like whenever you're supposed to get paid 3 gold, you just make it 5.
Congratulations, you got a raise.
Yeah, you did good work, Anders, and we want to appreciate you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Do you happen to know when those jobs are coming in?
They should be later this afternoon.
What
when the
time?
mail normally arrives.
What time is it now?
And he kind of walks over to one of the hallway windows, and I venture to guess it's about noon.
Oh boy, we wasted a morning, fellas.
I'm really hungry.
Yeah, I could eat.
Yeah.
Anders, thank you for all that you do, but we will have to excuse ourselves to go make some breakfast.
The day is yours.
Wouldn't it be
sirs.
more like brunch?
Oh shit, guys, where's Sheila? Sheila! And I go running downstairs and just looking frantically. Sheila!
Did your dragon finally leave you?
As
Hey,
he's shouting,
you shut your mouth, brother. Oh, there's my girl.
behind the bar, kind of covered in errant
And I'll
bottles
go like
that had
Dukes of
been
Hazzard,
emptied through
slide
night.
over the bar. Just, there's my girl. And I'll give her some head scratches.
Given what she is, scratches are indeed delivered, though she's as receptive as a spiritual drake can be.
Hey, you listen here, mister.
No.
My Sheila's just as real as anything in this world, okay?
Does Sheila look drunk?
Going to inspect. It seems that Sheila may have been exposed to some intoxicants.
No wonder why we went in the negative.
Hey, you leave Sheila alone.
Sheila drank everything.
No, she didn't drink everything, did you, girl?
Fucking
You
Sheila.
just get some rest. It'll be okay. I'll wake you up before we go take some jobs later.
Yeah, she can't do anything. That's drunk flying.
And I'll go ahead and bamf her out so she can
She
rest.
vanishes. So what would you three like to do?
I don't want to fucking eat
As
here.
Anders has taken his leave.
I will frantically look through the kitchen portion to make sure we actually have bacon.
Gesundheit. Cut bacon? No. Pork belly? Yes. Dried and salted.
Yeah, we can make use of this. And I'll
Boy.
start whipping up some breakfast
Shit.
for everybody. Gourmet? No. Edible? Indeed.
Maybe.
Very crispy bacon.
Yeah.
Take your first bites. You may have forgotten to rinse it.
Gotta have strong
Very
teeth
salty.
for my bacon, lads.
Alfie, this tastes great.
Yeah,
Good
thank
day.
you, Rolly. So, boys, what you guys wanting to do to waste time before we get these jobs?
Plans? Edward Rollo. Alfie.
Well, if we're gonna take some jobs, shouldn't we like go get some provisions or something?
Oh, you don't have to worry about that, brother. You know I can find anything out in the wilderness.
You can find already made healing potions.
That I can't do. Ferdinand usually takes care of those sorts of things, so we might want to go to town.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay. Well, I got enough errors.
I got some areas for you too.
Yeah. So I guess I just go see what's around. Maybe try to buy a potion or two.
Damn, would we know where the potion maker is?
You
I would
would,
imagine.
given the positioning and how close at hand the throne would have liked to have kept you. You're only about 2-3 hours travel away from the capital city.
Okay, so you want to start heading there?
Yeah. How fast is that walking?
That is walking.
Okay. How many horses do we got?
Who bought a horse?
I have a horse.
You have a horse?
I have a white horse. His name, it's a white, full-bred Mustang named Shadow.
Of course it is.
Yes.
How close are we to the city again?
About 2-3 hours walking. You could easily half that on horseback. And at a full gallop, you'd be there within half an hour.
Oh, maybe I could get Shadow like a sidecar. So that way, if you don't have a...
No, I can ride Sheila, okay?
No, you can't.
She's just a little bit tired right now.
You can't ride Sheila.
Yes.
You've tried.
No, I can do it now, brother. Just believe me, okay? I'll
You
fucking
said that
show
last
you.
time.
All right, now I'm just gonna do it. So let's just go.
She's still drunk.
Eddie, boy, you ready? You have a horse, right?
You notice Eddie's behind the ball, but he's crouched over.
Did you fall back asleep?
He turns around with a full bottle in his mouth.
Oh, damn it! Not this early, man. Not this early. We gotta go get stuff in town.
And that's 2 more
Gotta
gold
work
off
later.
gross.
God.
We can't
That's the
afford to
expensive
day
shit right
drink
there.
today.
Al, first off, it's never too early.
Ah, damn it! You're right. Give me that. I'll take a swig. All right, seriously, we gotta just let's go to town. Come on. You got a horse?
Yeah, of course.
All right, cool. Let's go. And we'll go outside. And as we go outside,
On the way out, I grab like a full bottle of ale and put it in the bag of holding.
Got it. Okay.
We are drunkards up in here.
Did anybody collect the ledger?
I collected the
no, I
book, but
told
not that one.
Anders to take care of it.
Anders isn't the one going to town right now.
What's the ledger have to do with town?
Where do you think you ordered your ale from?
We're not doing that.
We're not ordering
going
ale.
to get potions and shit for our
I mean,
journeys.
clearly, but like, why waste a trip?
Because Anders is taking care of it. We got shit to get ready.
He got a raise.
This is why he sounds so mad all the time.
He got
He
a
got a
raise,
raise, bro.
But,
treating him
but
fair.
no. I will take 5 minutes to get the ledger.
Okay. It doesn't take nearly that long. You were
Yes.
here for this lodge to be constructed. You know where it would be kept, and it is collectible quite easily.
I mount up on Shadow.
You mount Shadow.
As he is out there, I'll, Sheila, let's show Raleigh our new trick, and I'll call Sheila back. She will appear,
Yes.
and I will mount, and then we'll start walking around. See, brother, told ya.
You do indeed mount Sheila.
Don't make
And
this
you-
dirty. That's
you-
my pet dog.
You ride her without issue.
Wow. You guys are really
I
gonna
to-
do this to me.
I told you couldn't fly on her. I didn't say you couldn't ride her.
Yeah, we're working on the flying part.
I told
okay?
you couldn't fucking do it. Look how slow you go.
I can go plenty fast.
Sheila might as well be a turtle.
Hey, you leave Sheila out of this.
Love you, Sheila.
So you head to town.
Well, we're waiting on Eddie.
Get the fuck up on my horse.
Eddie, do you have a horse?
Yeah. Her name is Tulip.
Alright. So mounted atop Shadow, Tulip, and Sheila, the three of you head to town.
How much slower is Sheila compared to the horses?
Sheila is faster than the horse.
The
Actually.
fuck?
Eat my dust, brother.
Or at least I do believe so. Do you have the statistics for Sheila?
I do, kind
Can
of.
you tell me her movement speed? Because I know the horse is 40.
Not flight speed, though.
I know not flight speed.
No, I'm telling him, not flight speed.
I'm gonna have to pull it up on the D&D Beyond app.
Oh, you're so slow.
Continue.
Anyway, I'm sure she's faster or at least on pace with the
I would
horse.
hope so. If it's 30 feet, I'm gonna be upset.
Just as fast as me running without the horse.
Hey, Bryn.
Yes.
Pick a number between 1 and 4.
3.
Okay.
That's ominous.
Very.
Are y'all running full tilt or at a peaceful gallop?
I say peaceful gallop. There's no reason
Yeah,
to go that
there's
fast.
no reason to be like
Trot, rather.
crazy.
Trot.
Understood. Well, within the hour, about noon or a little after approaches, and you reach the gates of the capital.
40 feet.
40 feet?
So the same as a horse.
Yes. Capital city, its high, stoned walls, looks quite imposing. However, the open gate and seemingly well-mannered guards give you a surprisingly warm welcome, if not stepping to the side as they are approached by Sheila. And you are allowed free access in. What would you like to do inside the city?
Yeah,
I want to go to the potion maker.
yeah, let's get potions first. Eddie, do you need to go anywhere?
While you two get the potions, I will handle the ledger.
Are you gonna make our orders?
I will.
Oh, okay, cool. Thanks, man.
Hey, Eddie. Get an extra bottle for me.
Of course, of course.
Alright, well, we'll just meet back at this gate in, let's say, an hour. Is that enough time for you?
I'm saying that I would have done this with Fornad before.
Yeah.
Owl good enough?
To make all of the preparations, if you go for the usual, if you can afford it, then an hour should be adequate.
Alright, yeah. Yes, Owl. Owl
So
is
your
just
first
fine.
stop should be the brewery.
Yes.
And you are looking for an apothecary?
Yes.
What city?
You are in the capital city of Traves. The city goes by the name of... I have lost my notes. Where did they go? There it is. The capital city of Gowry.
Can you spell that for me, please?
Gowry. Gowry. It is a hodgepodge of peoples. You'll see elves, halflings, humans. There's the occasional dwarf, though they tend to keep to themselves. Their mining and smithing is highly valued in this capital city. However, you, being from the Feywild, you and your brother would notice a lack of the more exotic peoples, you could say. This is a very run-of-the-mill kind of population, you could say. But if you check your horses at the stables and maybe not prance around the city streets on a semi-translucent silver drake, nobody pays you particular attention.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my horse in the stable.
All right.
Sheila's gonna follow me around.
As we're
It's quite easy to make your way through the town as everybody makes way.
Yeah, she's a good girl. She'll stay as we walk inside the buildings. She's actually medium now. She doesn't become large until level 15.
Ah, understood. New class, who dis? So,
Just
apothecary,
trying to
and
help folks.
you're with him?
I'm with my brother, yes.
on the way to the apothecary, though. While we're walking down the street, do I see anybody that looks like they have that they come from money?
Give me a perception check.
As he's looking around, I'll lean to my brother. We're gonna give him the old trip and sit, eh?
Nope.
No,
The what?
trip and sit.
That's total 8.
I rolled no.
I'll roll with him.
Oh,
Perception,
really?
you say?
If you're looking for someone as well.
Natural 19. So 29. Do I see any persnippety folks?
Rolo, you look around. Everybody looks a lot the same here in the prime material. Maybe you're not quite used to it yet. But you, Alfie, like a keen-eyed eagle spying a field mouse. You see somebody, you've got 2 relatively burly men to either side of him, and he's wearing his money on his sleeve. High collared robe, inlaid with like gold stitching. He's got rings on all his fingers, and he's very much carrying himself like he wants to be seen. And it's a miracle you missed him.
Does he look like an asshole?
Oh, he looks like a bastard.
Oh, I got him. Right there, brother.
Did you find a mark?
Yeah, right there, brother.
Okay.
Look at
so,
him. Gold shit everywhere. 2 big blokes with him.
let's do the hit and swipe.
The hit and swipe.
Yeah, that's when you walk into somebody, and then like you walk into the guard over there, his bodyguard, and then I bump into him, and I just take shit.
Yeah, that's basically what I said, right? I go and I act all clumsy, right? And I go, oh heavens, I've fallen, and I trip into the guards, right? And while they're distracted, being like, oh shit, let me catch you, mate.
Do you know how many fucking names we have for our little fucking shit?
Yeah, it's to throw off other people when we're
I
talking.
know. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I have the time. Let's just do it. Let's do it.
Alright, we'll just do it off the cuff.
All right.
So we're gonna walk up all unassumingly.
While you do that, Mr. Truffle, at this time you would have arrived at the brewery. No sign. Door open. Business seems to be fairly regular. And sitting behind the counter, you recognize a vaguely familiar individual, an elderly gentleman. You know him. His name is Brandon. Older, balding, kind of jaundiced, but for the most part, he's the one you and Ferdinand would talk to take your orders.
Ah, Brandon, how are you doing this fine day?
Oh, I'm doing just fine. Fine, Sonny. I take it you're here for the business.
I love him.
I'll do a big smile. As usual, Brandon.
Oh, all right. Let me just check the papers. And you see him rustle behind the counter for a moment before he pulls up a relatively orderly and kept notebook, and he flips through it for a moment. Yes. Well, the usual shipment should run about 60 gold.
All right.
And that's for 1 week's provisions to stock your inn, correct?
Yes. You might need to add in an extra 2 gold on a certain elvish wine that I may have drank this morning.
I'll see to that just fine.
Oh.
Would there be anything else?
I've double checked the ledger. Anything I'm missing?
Outside of the alcohol, there is your pantry. Anything like you may eat yourselves, or anything you may be willing to serve whenever you do find the rare customer.
Yeah.
It's well stocked, but Ferdinand has added a note that he would like more olives, though he's not there at the moment. So whether or not you buy them was completely up to you.
Fucking martini drinker.
I leave out on the olives and get everything else.
All right, mark off 60 gold if you've got it. You do have it, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
62 because of the elvish.
Right. Is there anything else you'd like to do while you're here?
I'll make sure all the preparations are set. Brendan, as always, it's been a pleasure.
A pleasure for myself as well. Have a wonderful day. And he kind of like gives you a nod and goes back to whatever he may have been doing before you walked in. Which was most likely sleeping.
He's a sleepy man.
So will they be delivered, or how does that?
They will be delivered. Unless you would like to attempt to carry 3 large kegs of ale.
She that could do it.
But anyway,
Maybe.
God, I got that sidecar in Shadow.
But no, how much time do I have left before I have to get meet?
Oh, you got there pretty quickly, less than 20 minutes. If there's any other stops that you may feel you need to make to stock the inn or anything you'd like to get for yourselves while you're away from the group, then you've got some time.
Who would I go to make smoke bombs? Really kind of low in smoke bombs.
An apothecary would probably be your best bet there. Anyone who works with any kind of chemical or compound, which would be where they are heading. So,
well, I'm assuming I would be would know the direction, so I'll head there.
okay, you head in that direction, and while he's headed, you two are swindling a poor man, robbing somebody. What was it?
Actually, a rich asshole. So,
Yeah, and he wasn't poor.
So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk up very unassumingly. And as I'm going, looking in a complete opposite direction.
Are you walking to him?
I'm walking kind of at a side angle. My plan is to trip myself. Make it look real grandiose, like it really happened, right? And as I'm falling, I will kind of fall in to the two guards to distract them. And as I'm doing that, my brother Raleigh here, he is going to come in and accidentally shoulder bump the rich bastard. And then, as he's doing that, he's going to swipe some shit.
Yeah. Sounds pretty great.
Alright. So you begin to make your approach, and as soon as you get within maybe 6 feet of them, the larger man closer to you kind of like, he eyes you, and he's kind of putting up a
As
hand.
soon as I notice that, I'm not looking at him, but like in my peripheral. As soon as I notice him just like kind of start moving, like put up a hand, and be like, oh shit, and then fall. And try to like tumble into both of them.
Give me a performance check.
Oh no. Performance.
Ugh. And you're moving in.
Yes.
Okay.
20. Daddy 20.
Okay, he rolled a 13.
Yes!
So as you begin your approach, he puts up a hand and he's like, keep your and you go to trip and he's like, and he goes to catch you like, maybe he's not an asshole, but he catches you and you're like, oh, and he picks you up and puts you on your feet.
Sheila knows the drill. She knows to lead with the distraction, so she's gonna try to come in and be like, oh shit, let me help you.
He goes to put a hand on your chest and he gets aggressive. He's trying to start some shit. And his buddy comes around the other guy and they're fronting on you. And then Sheila begins her approach and they both go, oh, Yeah. And around that time, Rolo, what are you doing?
I walk up and I just like shoulder bump him and I just like swipe his pockets.
As this is happening, the affluent individual kind of looks to the side and notices this, and you just see like a look of disdain wash over his face before he like puts up his hand, and at that time you kind of shoulder check him and he comes and looks at you. Make a sleight of hand check. Is there anything particular you're after?
Anything shiny.
On each of his hands, he's got 4 rings. Some of them are some heavy chunks of gold and jewel. He's got 3 necklaces that he wears around his chain, and you can see that he does have pockets on his robe. So where exactly are you targeting?
The pockets.
Pockets. Okay. Roll a sleight of hand.
Fuck.
What'd you roll?
That one.
Doesn't matter, you have reliable talent.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Rogue's balanced. So a 10.
It's a 10 plus 12.
So 22.
22. Oh,
Alright.
I got scared.
That's 1.
Nice.
Let's see what
Yeah.
you get. Roll a d4 for me. See how many of these I need to roll.
Come here. Ah. 4.
4? Yikes. These are the same. Okay. He doesn't suspect a thing. You bump him, and as soon as you make way, he turns around and he gives you a finger. And like, as soon as he puts up his hand, you see one of the big guys kind of like they catch it and they move in front of him and you, and they're kind of like Fronting you.
And as he's doing that, I'm just like, listen, guys, I'm sorry. I just tripped. I was looking at the fucking cloud up there.
Well, fuck off.
And when he
Alright, I will fuck off. How about you
When
fuck
he
off?
flips-
Take your weird...
Hey, you leave Sheila out of this. She didn't harm nobody.
when he flips me off, I just turn around like, watch where you're fucking walking.
Yeah, I'm walking here.
You say that, and he kind of puts his hand down and reaches in and writes something on a note, puts it back in his pocket.
Oh shit, they're coming after you, brother.
I like to hide.
Just mesh into the crowd.
That existed.
So, you get a golden ring with a blue gem on it.
Everything goes in the bag of holding, by the way.
Okay. You just like immediately...
Yeah.
So do you even look to see what you get?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. A
Later.
golden ring with a sapphire jewel on it.
Mm-hmm.
A paper pouch that appears to have some soft material in it.
Got some cocaine?
Would you open it?
Yeah. Yeah, I want to know what it is.
It's tobacco.
Does
You
it
open it
smell that?
and you smell it.
Oh shit, close that for right now, brother. That's some potent shit.
You also get a rolled piece of paper.
What's on the paper?
You stop to read it.
As we're walking.
Yeah, as we're walking, I'm just looking at it.
Okay, I'll save that one for a second then. And you also get a diamond. Like it's very clearly a diamond. I don't suppose you would be
Does it look-
proficient in
does it-
jeweler's kit, would
does it
you?
look-
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. You have no idea how much this diamond is worth.
Okay.
Does it look pretty decent sized?
It's about thumb sized.
Thumb size?
Yeah. Like, as a rogue and as an assassin, you would know that this was something to keep on your person. Like, if you needed somebody, just shut up.
Would you
That-
say
that
it
kind of-
might be somewhere in the realm of 300 gold pieces worth?
Are you proficient in a jeweler's kit?
No, but I do have a spell that requires a 300 gold piece diamond, so I figured there might be a chance I would know. Like maybe I'd used it before.
Diamonds can vary on value on cut and carat,
Mm-hmm.
but this looks a little small to be 300 gold, but it does seem very well cut, so maybe.
Hey, brother, could I hold on to that piece? I could use it for a spell if it's worth enough.
Yeah, it's your payment for the thing.
Yeah, thanks,
For the
brother.
thing. The scrolled piece of paper. You read it?
Yes, I read it.
It's very short, very to the point. Meet at the south gate at 9. Don't be followed.
Oh.
I'm assuming that's 9 p.m.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
We will head to the
So I
apothecary.
show this to Alfie. I'm like, look at this. It's a meeting.
Oh shit, that seems nefarious.
It also seems like another good score.
Yeah, it could be. Could be.
Yeah. And it's the South Gate. Is there shit like we know the South Gate, right?
Would that be where we came in from?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
the South Gate?
Is there like good vantage points around the South Gate?
There are guard towers on either side of each main gate. It's also not very far from the forest line. There are a few trees that may be an overlook, but there's maybe 150 feet between the tree line and the gate.
We can do this pretty easily, brother.
There's also not like a moat per se, but there is a trench that's dug on either side of gates with a bridge that goes over them.
We should definitely check that out.
But as you walk, you arrive at Tanya's Tonics. It's an apothecary that you may have frequented. Notes.
Yes,
It's
indeed.
a rare thing to see Bryn take notes.
Fresh book.
For Asher Book.
Hey, Tanya.
As you speak up, a smaller figure, halfling, kind of perks up from behind a desk. Got foggy goggles and heavy gloves on. Oh, hello.
Yeah, you got any health potions? We're out.
Health potions?
Yeah.
You know, you get hurt. Look, boom, better.
Well, I have some ointments, if that would do.
Yeah. Oh shit, we're not in the Feywild. They don't do magic much here.
Ah, fuck.
Yes, ointments.
As
Got
she
bad.
says that, she kind of ducks down and brings up 2 jars. You most likely have seen them before. They're fairly sizable, maybe like, if you've ever had acne cream, about that size, and come with 3 or 4 portions, and for 1 portion you can consume it or rub it on an injury and regain. I believe it's 1d8 plus 4.
So it's like icy hot.
Something like that.
But she presents 2 of these jars.
How much for the both of them?
Let me just
10, yeah.
check real fast. 200 a piece?
Jesus.
Place.
I don't got that.
Shit, you want to go halvesies on one?
Can you get more than one use out of one?
Yes. Yeah, you get 3 or 4.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Either of you roll me an intelligence check.
I'm not being intelligent.
Here. What's your intelligence?
Did I get my Luckstone ability for just an intelligence check?
What does your luckstone say?
Gives me a +1 on all.
Hey, you want to tell them?
All checks and saves? Then yes, it would
Well,
be a
it
+1.
says +1 on all saves, but then when I go down to my history and investigation, instead of a -1, it's a 0.
So you
So
should.
then it does give you on all checks.
No,
Well-
you should let me do it because I have more than a 0.
Oh, you're a bit smarter than I am, bro.
You could help each other. You could roll
Yeah, I'll give you
independently.
advantage.
You give me advantage.
I'll
Okay.
give you advantage.
There's all kinds of things y'all can do about
I
this.
mean, when I say I'm better, he's 0. I'm +1.
Nice. If you had,
Ah, 18.
Oh,
if you had my lucky rock, brother. it
What
would
did
be
you
a
name
little
that rock
better.
again?
His name is Dwayne.
I forgot. Yeah.
okay. You named the rock. And you named it Dwayne.
I did.
And
He's a good boy.
did we ever find out if you could cook shit on it?
Now he can't smell it. I'll put the rocks back in my pocket.
What? Cook on it?
Can you smell what the rock?
Okay. I was thinking literally. That's my bad. I should have known better.
Does
work in
But anyway.
puns, bro.
It-
We work in puns.
I can't
Rolo, you would know that the potency of these ointments can vary, and as far as mechanically speaking, when you acquire them, you roll to see how many doses it has. And I was incorrect. It's 2d8 plus 2.
Nice, that's
So-
pretty good stuff. But
Okay,
yeah, we'll go
so-
halvesies on one.
Can we split it into like 2 different jars?
No.
No.
Just have to pass it around.
Okay, so are you gonna keep track of this one or am I?
Yeah, I'll keep it.
Okay.
So you're keeping it, Alfie?
Minus 100 gold. Yeah, I'll keep it.
All right, roll me a d4 plus 1.
A D4 plus
Yep.
1.
You need one?
Say. That's a 1, sir.
That's 2 uses.
Do I get? Is that a check by chance?
No.
Darn.
No, that's not a check.
Okay. So it's 2 uses.
2 uses.
That's unfortunate, isn't it?
Could have been worse.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, it doesn't look like there's just a whole lot in here, brother. But
That is restorative ointment, if you would like to add
Oh.
it to your inventory.
okay. Is it? I'm a little low on funds now, so I guess we should probably go meet Eddie.
And it's around that time, after a little bit of talking and purchasing, Edward, you arrive at Tanya's Tonics.
Oh shit! I was just talking about you, Eddie.
Wait.
Did you take care of the ledger?
Oh, hello.
Hello, Tana. Yes, Al. It's all taken care of, my friend.
Oh, good, good. We just got some ointment that helps you feel better.
How much?
Pretty
How much
three
was
inches
it
in
each?
diameter.
100.
100 gold each. Yeah, it's 200.
And then, also, we got this note by means I won't delve into at this moment, but it's
Edward, give me an insight check.
kind of, could be lucrative.
6.
6. They received this note by some means.
But yeah, we just have a problem though. We kind of have to be back at the inn to get the jobs for later.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, that should come before 9, though.
yeah, but can we get back there and then back here by 9 o'clock is the question.
What if one of us went, got it, and then started the way back while the other two are
Staking out?
staking out the joint?
Yeah, they could just run like
Real quick,
real
give
fast.
me a synopsis of what you're contemplating.
We're contemplating someone. I'm just gonna talk out of character for a second.
Go for it.
We're contemplating having someone go like full sprint on a horse back to the lodge,
That's
get our
like-
jobs.
That's like 2 hours away.
Yeah, full sprint, get our jobs, and then
Okay.
come back. While two of us stake out just
Wait a
in
minute.
case it takes them
On
too
a
long.
horse.
Wait, why
They
are we?
can definitely make it back and here well before 9.
We don't need to go get the job. The jobs will be there when we get home.
Yeah, they're literally pieces of paper, and you do have
Yeah.
a paper.
I thought someone
We can start it
physically was
tomorrow.
delivering them.
I mean, someone will physically deliver them.
But we have
But
Anderson.
this isn't like Amazon. They don't need you to sign on anything. They're gonna drop that shit on your doorstep and leave.
Amazon, you don't have to sign for shit either.
I don't order stuff.
Just saying.
I'm a personal person. I buy my things in person.
So I have,
You don't say.
I have a quick question. The hide in plain sight feature. Could I feasibly use that on another person if I take a minute or two? Do you want to read it?
I do want to read it.
You can spend 1 minute creating camouflage for yourself from naturally occurring materials. Once you are camouflaged, you can try to hide by pressing yourself up against a solid surface to gain a +10 bonus to stealth checks as long as you remain there without moving or taking action.
So actually, what you said I was doing.
So I have a plan.
I would say feasibly you could use that on someone else.
Okay, boys, I have a brilliant idea. So,
What is it?
I will say though, you cannot use it on more than one person.
oh come on,
What did I just say? I'm being lenient.
that is fair.
Rules as written says only you.
That's fair.
I mean, I can hide myself.
Well, if you want to, then I'll just do my thing, and then we can hide. I can also help everyone hide a little bit better, but my idea would allow me to basically hide
Ed,
close enough to where I could
You
hear
wanted smoke
everything
bombs?
they were saying.
If we need a distraction, we got the one-man band.
That's fair. That's
Yeah,
fair.
yeah.
I'll
Well, you guys can hide like
let them contemplate while I
up in
deal
some
with time.
trees.
yeah.
I know. I'm
The
hiding away
smoke
from everybody.
bombs.
Okay. Well, you guys find somewhere to hide,
Yes.
and I'll do my thing, and then I'll tell you guys
Here we go.
whatever I hear.
I mean, you can hide in the trench.
Now, I've got an idea. Just
She
trust me,
produces
I've got
3
this new thing I
objects
can
of
do, and it takes a minute, but
what you
we'll
would
get there, like, an
recognize to
hour
be
before 9, so we
small,
can, like, set up.
compact powder
I'm
with
gonna
like
knock out the guy.
a
Actually, we should do it like
small
2 or 3
bit of
hours
reactive
before.
chemical in it.
I'm
When
knocking out the guy.
struck or
I'm gonna look
ignited,
like the guy.
they'll poof and fill an area with smoke.
Yeah, I'm just gonna knock him out.
In the guard tower.
Yeah, that's perfect vantage point.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, Donna. I would like them all, please.
And I
All
got-
3 of them?
Yeah.
and I got my
That's
clothes,
150
I
gold.
look like a god.
They're common items, homie.
What, smoke bombs?
You can use at the table.
I will not take any of them then.
You will not take any of them?
No.
So how much gold do you have?
63.
63.
But I will not buy any.
Okay.
Just forget that whole
Do
thing happened.
you make it clear that you're kind of hard up right now?
No, just forget the whole thing happened.
Got it.
All right, Eddie, are you done? Cause we got some stuff we could do.
Wait. What?
As you kind of default your purchase, you all right, and just kind of puts it back.
How long has it been since we started this whole thing?
You've been in town for about an hour, so it's about 2:15, somewhere in the realm.
I want to go check like the weapon shop. Is there a weapon shop?
There's a blacksmith.
It's the capital, brother. Of course, it's weapons.
Well, I didn't know. Okay. So you have the blacksmith that makes it, then you have the weapon shop that sells. I didn't know if there was the same fucking thing. Okay, I want to go to the weapon shop. The blacksmith.
I mean, to be fair, there is technically both.
Oh my god.
Man, we got time, brother. We
You're
don't
not
need to
incorrect.
be over there until like 6 o'clock.
The question is, do you want to pay third-party prices, or do you want to pay premium-to-order prices?
Well, I mean, can a blacksmith like give me like plus shit to fucking weapons?
No.
So obviously the weapon shop.
You can't afford anything, brother.
Watch me.
Oh, no, this is the capital, brother. We talked about this. You can't steal from shops here.
I'm not gonna stand it.
Oh, okay.
Why you always go to that?
Because you literally always steal things.
You're not wrong.
I robbed somebody 45 minutes ago. We're not going to talk about that.
That didn't happen.
So blacksmith or weapon shop?
Weapon shop. You almost got me.
The trickster.
Okay. You would know that there is a purveyor of sharp, pointy objects more to the north of the capital.
Ah, Jesus, how long does that take to get to?
Maybe 20 minutes on foot.
All right, I'm going.
Okay. Anybody going with him? Leaving him alone? What's
Yeah,
going
come on, Sheila.
Will you just put Sheila away already?
Listen, man.
You're breaking attention.
Sheila likes to breathe the fresh air.
I'll follow
and be
behind.
around
You
and
go with
walk.
Where does she
and
go
see
when
the
you make her go
sights.
away?
She goes to a place where she can't do much.
Can she still breathe fucking air?
Not air, she just doesn't have to breathe.
I don't think that's right.
She likes it
Think
out
that's-
here.
I think that's
Okay,
being called dead.
Yeah.
listen. We don't know much
Are
about
we,
where
gonna, are, we
she
gonna, are we gonna
goes.
have the transportation kind of debacle? Like, if you're teleported from one place to another, how does it work? Are you deconstructed? Do you die and are actually just cloned? Is this the same Sheila?
Oh shit! I never thought about it like
Listen,
that.
it's always the same Sheila. She just goes to a place to nap for a bit sometimes. Okay?
So she can breathe if she's napping.
But she doesn't always like to sleep.
Anyways, during that whole conversation, you've somehow managed to find yourself at Arnold Armaments.
Oh look, the weapon shop. I walk in.
You walk through the door, pushing open these large double doors. You hear the ding-a-ling of a bell strung above you. And a human, male, kind of short, pixie-cut, blonde hair, kind of sits up. And he looks and he says, well, welcome. Glad to have the customers. What can I do for you today?
All right, so
I'm just perusing.
I'm looking for a
Great.
sharp, pointy object, about like that long, has a handle, can go stab.
You mean a dagger, brother?
He looked at you.
I was playing charades, man.
He looked at you and he
Don't
gestured.
speak to her,
Well,
charades.
I've got just this stuff for you. And he gestures toward a table that's full of sharp, pointy objects about yay long and has handles.
Do any of them look like they're good, or they just look like normal daggers?
Oh, some of them look quite pretty. There's pattern welded daggers with very nice undulant patterns throughout the blade. They all look of very good make.
What are the prices on these?
Well, I'm glad you asked. Well, you see, I like to order my things least trash to most trash, and I tend to keep the most trash in the garbage. But here, we have a fine selection of, let's call it cutlery for the more well-rounded individual. This one here, and he picks up a stiletto-type dagger. It's got a nice twisted handle with silver cord wrapped around it. Great knife. Fantastic knife. Punctures very well. Very balanced for throwing. I feel like that's just up your alley. 250 gold.
The Jace. Okay.
Shit,
Okay.
brother. We may have to come back.
What else you got?
Kind of looks at you for a moment. He puts down the dagger.
This motherfucker trying to get a commission up in here.
Did that dagger look magical? Or was it just pretty?
It looked very well made.
Son of a hoe.
Do you have detect magic?
Absolutely not. But I have
I
a
have
magical
magic.
dagger on me, so I was using it to compare.
And your magical dagger is a
+2.
+2. Comparing the two of them. Studying them very hard. Do you have proficiency in blacksmithing tools?
No, I don't even own them.
You know that this dagger stabs people really, really good. You haven't stabbed anybody with this dagger. But other than that, they both look like really, really good daggers.
Okay. And Arnold, this is Arnold, right?
Yes.
He's the only one in the shop right now?
As of this moment, yes.
Okay. Bro, Alfie,
Yes.
weren't you looking for like some cool arrows or something?
I mean, yeah, I'm always looking for cool arrows, mate. Like, do you have any?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. I do have quite the selection of projectiles. Allow me one moment. And he walks out a door behind the counter and
As
comes
soon
back.
as he does that, I take my secondary dagger and swap it out with the good dagger.
I will allow you to know that these daggers
bad idea.
look nothing alike.
Brother,
I
that's
put a blanket over it.
brother, that's a bad idea. Oh.
You put a blanket over
We're
it.
never gonna be allowed.
And I stand in front of it so he can't see it no more. So it's like behind my back.
It's on a
So you
counter.
get behind the counter?
No, like, sheet.
You're fucked, sir. Fucked, I say.
What are you doing?
That I'm just
So
gonna do.
bad. This is so bad.
I'm just gonna do it.
We're going to jail.
I'm just gonna do it.
Session 1 in the slam.
Hey, I got a mystery key of 5.
Enemy of the kingdom.
Oh boy. Okay.
So you're swapping the daggers and putting a blanket over this one, and then
I'm gonna have to intervene on this one and take that and be like, put that fucking shit back.
It's how pretty it is.
It looks completely different, brother. He's gonna throw us in jail and call the guards.
Not if
We
we
have a
just-
good rapport here. This is the
Fine,
city
fine.
where
Put
we
it back.
keep all
I
fucking
put it back.
as you're having this conversation here, ding, ding, ding. Turn around, somebody's entered the store. It's a fair-faced gentleman. He's got kept back in a short ponytail, black hair, and he's wearing full plate armor. No designating insignia or anything. But he does have an empty scabbard. And he immediately eyes you two.
Oh, hey, fella.
How's it going?
You looking for your sword? Arnold. be
As
back
you
in a
two are
minute.
in the middle of like
We just comparing daggers.
Just the tips, though.
Yeah, Arnold. He'll be back in just a moment with some arrows, and I'm sure he'll be able to help you out.
he kind of steps
With
to,
weapons.
he kind of steps to the side and like puts an arm up on the counter and just kind of like leans on it, and it's just you can see a smirk.
Can Sheila fit through doors?
Sheila is a medium creature, so if she really wanted to, yes.
Yeah, Sheila's in here. She's just sitting at my side.
Notably, this is the first person today who has not flinched at Sheila.
How does Sheila act towards this fella?
That's entirely indicative of how you act towards this fellow.
She's drooling.
Tell me, Mr. Drake Warden, how does Sheila act towards this fella?
I'll tell you, it seems like it done insight checking this guy. Hey, that's not bad.
So you two have stopped this little
25.
whatever the hell you're doing.
Yeah, he put the fucking dagger back. do it to blokes outside
I
this.
have an idea.
That's not a good idea.
I'm just
Sirs, I'm so glad to see you're still here. What have you done?
shit.
No, this is me. Me, out of
Oh.
character. What have you done?
I guess I put it fucking back.
Put it back.
And I take my shitty dagger.
Good sir.
Okay. He has 2 small quivers of a bushel of arrows each. And he approaches you and he says, this one here is... He stops, looks at the counter, looks at you.
Back at the counter, back at him.
And he puts both quivers in one hand and kind of turns the dagger right side away.
I was just balancing it.
Thank you.
I'm considering buying it.
Well, please do. I'm glad to have your patronage. Anyways, these here. And he pulls one out. Very finely crafted bodkin-tipped arrows. Great for penetrating armor. They fly straight as an arrow.
Really?
I hope so.
And I have it on good authority that the smith that made these here, these fine broadhead arrows, as he pulls one from the other quiver, is quite talented indeed. And as such, I will have to charge a premium for these.
Yeah, how much for each?
And you see he starts to mull it over as I check the rarity on +1 arrows. I'll say this entire bushel of 20 here would run you 90 gold.
90. Go. Hell.
Sir. One moment, I have your order in the back.
How about
As he gestures towards the gentleman who's just been kind of watching. The gentleman, he's not seeming intent on stopping you from anything you've been up to, and seems quite amused at the whole thing.
He hasn't
Is
seen
that
shit.
with my insight?
Yes.
Okay.
Hadn't seen shit.
But Arnold hangs the quivers on a side wall behind the counter and steps back out again. And just a moment later, he comes back with a
80 thing. Yeah.
he comes back with a sword draped in a velvet red blanket,
Oh, really?
Fancy.
Really? A weapon with a blanket over it?
and he brings it to the counter and he says, "Sir, if you would, your order," and lays it down and unveils the blanket, and it's an undulant kind of crisp blade sword, very beautiful. Something not often seen is there's a slight hamon line amongst the bevels, and the handle of it is just kind of immaculately made. The wood grain meshes with the metal pommel and quillions almost perfectly. There's no gaps in this weapon. He presents it. The man steps forward and he says, "Why, thank you, Arnold. It's always a pleasure." And he hands him a relatively hefty bag of gold.
That's a beaut sword you got there.
Takes it in his hand and holds it up. Yes, it is. I'm glad you noticed. Before giving it a flourish and sheathing it.
Yeah, I don't think I'm Alfie. This is my brother Rilo.
How you
and
doing?
This is our good friend Edwin. It's very
Nice to
nice.
meet you.
Nice to meet you. And this is my
He
best
followed you.
girl, Sheila, right here.
Don't mind her.
Sheila,
Yeah,
is it?
yeah.
Well, I'm glad to meet your acquaintance. However, I have places to be today, so I'll bid you adieu.
No, I didn't. Can I get your name, sir? You just seem like a good chap.
Any eyes you?
I lead in. What's your name?
Any eyes you? Smirk kind of crawls across his lips. Maybe next time. And he takes his leave.
Oh, mysterious.
Yeah.
You really are cool.
That's the kind of guys our mother warned us about.
Fucking weird. So now I'll turn back to Arnold. Oh yeah. I don't think you had me earlier, but you wouldn't take 80 for them arrows, would you?
80, you say?
Yeah, I'm coming into money real soon, you know, but right now I'm a little bit pinched. But I could do 80, and then I could give you a verbal promise that I will return and buy my stuff whenever I do a couple
Are
of
you
jobs.
trying to do an IOU again?
No, I'm not IOUing him. I'm just promising him future business from me once I make more money.
Sounds like an IOU to me.
No. Don't think of it like that.
Give me a persuasion roll. Is there anything you're looking for, sir?
No, I'm just
Ooh,
That was close.
that's a natural T.
I'm just on like,
Plus
the
one.
side.
So that's 3.
I'll tell you what, gentlemen. If you're intent on making a purchase, I can promise you that I will hold any item of interest, and it will still be here upon your next arrival.
Any item. What kind of bows you got up in this piece?
Before he does that, I want to ask, would you make a trade for that dagger?
A trade.
A trade,
A
yeah.
trade.
I have this beautiful gold ring with this big sapphire in it.
Would you mind producing said ring?
Oh, yeah. I just go in my bag, pull it out. Look at this gem.
May I?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, he takes it in his palm, clear for you to see, and walks a few steps behind the counter before reaching over and producing a small monocle. And he studies it, kind of takes it in 2 fingers. And which dagger are you looking to trade for?
That one that you just like fixed that I was messing with. I was looking at. The pretty one.
One moment, sir. And he reaches over and grabs a rag. And pulls the sapphire gem off. Hands it back to you. He says, gladly. It is yours if you'd like to purchase it.
Yes.
You get the dagger.
Just
Use
for the
ring.
gold piece?
No, the ring.
Oh, he took the sapphire and handed him the ring back.
No. He handed him the sapphire gem and took the ring.
Oh, the sapphire gem. In quotes. This motherfucker had a gold band with a fake ass sapphire on it.
Nice.
Well,
Not that either of you know that.
no, but I was literally about to just be like, oh, since you can value stuff, would you mind telling me how much this diamond right here is worth?
So, what kind of dagger is it? Like,
It is a +2 dagger.
Nice.
2 of them.
At an exchange rate. Arnold looks at you and he says, well, gentlemen, I have my talents, but I'm not exactly an appraiser. However, if you would like to enlist my services for a small fee, I'd be more than glad to take a look at your gem.
Yeah, like I said, I'm a little short on money, but we'll handle that later. About them bows. Yeah?
About these bows.
Right.
I think I have exactly what you're looking for, sir.
Well, let's see
One
it.
moment.
Wait, so you're saying that sapphire was fake?
No.
You don't
not at
know
all.
that.
Well, no, this is outside of the game.
The sapphire's fake as fuck.
What a fucking
That
asshole!
motherfucker is flaunting
Says the
fake
person
gold.
who robbed him.
Fucking dick. Well, at least I got what I wanted. Fuck it, I don't give a
I
fuck.
mean, yeah, that's right.
Man, those 2 guards must be expensive.
I take out my bottle of ale and start drinking a little bit.
Just so you know, Brent. Had you had that ring appraised,
Oh shit.
could have gotten 2 daggers.
Motherfuckers.
That's rough, buddy.
But-
just for the gold band?
Yeah.
Oh, whoops. Oh well. No one said I
Gotta
was
pay
smart.
attention to them carrots. But anyways, Arnold takes a moment as he does not leave the counter this time, but opens a small closet beside, and he pulls out a few unstrung bows and closes them behind. He shows you one. It's a seems beautifully well-crafted recurve bow. He presents it. It's got a velvet hand wrap with a nice 90-degree shelf. He lays it on the counter, followed by another one, standard longbow, very traditional. It's got a kind of linen wrap, and no shelf, notably. And the third one is a shorter bow, but you can see the limbs of it. There are several layers of wood. This is some kind of a composite bow. And he says, starting from the top here, we have a beautiful ash wood recurve bow. I sourced this one from the next town over. The craftsman there is exceptional, if I do say so myself. And he has armed some of the best hunters that Gowrie has seen. So I am certain that this one here would serve you for a lifetime. And then down one we have this elegant recurve, or this elegant longbow. I already talked about the recurve bow. This elegant longbow. There's nothing that can be said that hasn't been said already. You'll see longbows in the hands of everyone from the most rich of nobles to the most downtrodden of peasants. They are serviceable, they are strong, and they are reliable. This one above the rest. And this small composite here has an extraordinary draw. For its small size, it packs quite the extraordinary punch. And I can promise that you would be hard-pressed to find a target at any range you would not hit with this.
Sounds like a good bow.
Yeah, all of them sound pretty good, man.
You can't afford shit, though. Why
Do any of them have any special properties, or do they just do a little bit more damage than the regular bow?
Special properties?
Yeah, like have you ever had a bow that's having any kind of
fucking magic?
Special stuff. I mean, not a lot of people know about magic, you know, mate.
No, they just don't have a lot of it. They know it.
Oh, I know, but some people don't. I don't know.
He just sold me a +2 dagger.
Oh, yeah, but that's just like low level
And
shit.
did you see that guy's sword? That's probably like a +20.
I don't think they make that, brother. I don't even know what this plus shit you're talking about is.
I don't either.
Anyway,
Scared to be the dream.
Just any
They
kind
give you pluses to your ego.
Yeah. Any kind of special property that happens when you fire it. I know that's more of a rarity, but I just figured it's worth a shot asking.
Use the diamond.
I'll be honest with you. If it's properties like that, my shop is not exactly the place to be.
Oh shit! I'm about to die.
Though I do occasionally cooperate with other craftsmen. That fine gentleman that just picked up his order, his was a rare sort, and I did have to collaborate with 2 other craftsmen on that one.
All right. That's fine. That's fine.
But I'll tell you right now, nothing that you're going to see here, and to be quite frank, nothing you have the social credit to purchase from me is going to have a property like what you may see.
But now.
Oh, well, I certainly hope so.
Yeah. All right. Well, if you don't mind, I do like the look of that recurve. So, how much would that one be worth? How much are all of them worth, actually?
Well, starting at the... And he kind of eyes the 3 of you.
And I just bought this beauty.
Starting at the cheapest option.
Oh, that's fucked up.
We, of course, have this longbow. And though I can promise that it is head and shoulders above anything else that you might buy at some downtrodden hunter's shack, this one is going to run you about 500 gold.
Shit. It's a lot. It is. What about the next least expensive one?
Well, it's gonna be more than 500.
The next least expensive, to your pleasure to find out, would be this recurve.
Oh, that's good news.
It would run you about 750.
750. All right.
And then finally, this And he kind of picks it up and flexes it, and you see it. He's not a brawlic individual, but you can see he is defined.
Yeah.
And the limbs of this composite don't flex very much in his grip. This stout little man here would run the top of the line at 5,000.
So I got an idea. Are you willing to get rid of the diamond?
I mean, that diamond's not worth 5,000
Okay.
gold.
Well, okay.
Edward.
Fuck the 5,000.
Yes.
Are you doing
Like, go for the.
I am just in the
just
background.
mad chilling?
Yup, mad chill.
Okay.
Alright, well, real quick, could this diamond here get me that recurve bow? I know probably not, but we'll just see.
And since I think that ring was worth a little bit more than what the dagger was, we can also go around and say your name to people.
Sir, are you accusing me of swindling you?
No, absolutely not. I made the deal. I'm just saying in general, like, you got
He
a,
places the diamond on the counter and crosses his arms.
you got a good deal out of
Sir.
that. Ah, shit. Here
My
we go
brother's
again.
not saying anything towards you out of the
I'm
way.
trying to get you some business.
He just has a weird way of going about things.
I'm not a good businessman,
No,
but
he's not.
I'm a good advertiser.
And we can do that.
Come to Arnold's Armaments. Get anything you want for the best, price in
prices
town.
in town. Hell, the best prices in Tribes.
We'll
Best
tell,
customer
we'll,
service
we'll
here.
tell everybody.
Give me a persuasion attempt. Individually are at advantage from 1.
Yeah, how much?
Am I supposed to?
Yeah, you can take it, baby.
Okay, I'm using big boy die too. Not too bad. 14.
You see, he kind of raises his chin for a moment. Very well, very well. I'll tell you what. Because you're simply so persuasive. Right now, I'll offer you 100 golden credit. And I'll appraise your gym pro bono.
Right on, right on.
But if you ever return to my shop, and he kind of straightens that dagger a little bit more, and then one next to it,
I didn't touch the one next to it.
you touched the shelf, and
Oh.
it's got like a velvet rug underneath them. So like fucking with one of them is kind of gonna jimmy the notes.
I didn't notice that.
But he kind of straightens one of them. Next time you were in my shop, you will purchase something.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
And
Uh-oh. There's an and.
you will not handle my wares while I am gone.
You should probably put a sign up.
I run a business on trust.
Yeah. And did I take it? No. It was still there.
Do not give me reason to doubt.
I'm just saying, you don't.
Anyway.
Wait while you're ahead, brother.
And he picks up the diamond. He studies it. I'd say to the right buyer, you could get maybe $450 for that.
Well, that's not going to get me the bow, but
It
that
can
could
get you the
help.
500 one.
Well, that could help with something else, though.
If he can, it can get you the 500 because he gave us the 100 credit.
I already have that. That's probably what that is. I'll just put it back. Thank you for that. And
You gonna get the arrows?
how much? They were 200? No, 100.
The
100 arrows or the 20 arrows.
the
plus
20
ones?
of broadheads were 90.
90. I'll just take the whole 100 credit and get those broadheads if you don't mind.
With pleasure. And he reaches back off that hook and pulls them. And you have 20 plus 1 arrows.
Nice. Thank you.
Do you want me to hold it?
No, actually, and I'll pull out my 20 arrows.
Sir,
and
in the
I'm gonna
back,
take
sir.
those.
20.
I'm gonna go.
Are
10
you
and
sure
10.
there's
So you
nothing
have
here
10
that I
plus
may
one
interest you
arrows
in?
and 10
Am I correct in
regular.
assuming that you're with these individuals?
Yes, sir. I'm just hanging on the back.
So the +1, so the non+1 arrows are the like they go with the 80 ones I'm already holding for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you, Arnold. Are you getting anything, Eddie?
No.
Okay. We'll be back as soon as we can. We gotta talk, Eddie. So let's go. And we will leave the shop.
Good day. Come again.
See ya, Anna.
And so we'll start walking back towards the south entrance. And as we're walking, I'm gonna try to take us on a path that's kind of like least populated, sort of, so we can talk a little bit more in private. So listen, Eddie.
As long as you've got Sheila with you, you've got a good 15 feet on either side.
Yeah, good. So listen, Eddie.
Not a whole lot of people want to deal with that.
We found this note on some guy, right? And
It is nearing 3 o'clock, by the way.
it said at 9 o'clock they were supposed to meet him at the south gate and to not have anyone follow him. So we're pretty sure some weird shit's gonna go down.
We're gonna follow him.
So we're gonna camp out at the south gate, right? We can go at about 6, set up for like 3 hours beforehand so nobody sees us there, right? And then we can find out what they're doing, and maybe if they're doing something bad, we can stop them and get paid for it. Or if they're just like rich assholes, like we suspect, we can just beat them up and rob them.
Solid plan, brother. Solid plan.
I never come up with anything less than a solid plan.
And
They
not,
may not always work, but they're solid in their foundation.
Al, I'm assuming that you did rob him for this?
what?
We may have taken just a few things off of this person. So yeah, are you in? Then we'll go home later tonight and get our jobs and then make more money.
And I wouldn't say like robbed him. I would say more like we just relieved him of some of his personal items.
Yeah, we lightened his load a little.
Yeah, he looked like he was going pretty
By
slow.
robbing him.
No.
I'm assuming with my 2 years experience with them, do I need to make insight check?
Terrible thieves.
Okay.
100 every time they get the chance.
Alright.
I mean, he taught me out of it, so.
Listen,
Do you
even
think you
I
had the chance?
have a little bit of limits there.
It looked like Arnold liked to put blankets over weapons, so yeah.
Maybe when he's closing.
We will investigate.
Alright, cool.
But if it turns out they are not indeed bad, quotation marks audience, bad, we are not going to rob them.
Sure we won't. We.
No.
Audible wink.
Wait a second, brother. Listen. If they're good people, we will not rob them.
Completely.
Because we don't rob good people, brother. We rob rich assholes.
I rob whoever I want to fucking rob.
No, bro, we've talked about this. You
If
can't
I
just
see
go-
shiny, I have to.
I know, but some people work really hard for their stuff, and we don't want to take that thing. We
What
want
kind
to take
of-
stuff from the people who are assholes and are just.
What kind of
born
good
with a
people
silver
meet
spoon in
somebody
their hand?
at 9 p.m. at night next to a fucking gate?
That's why we're agreeing to this, brother, because they're more than likely rich assholes.
Anyway,
Yeah, you got a point.
anyway,
Alright, cool.
let's investigate.
So let's go scope out the area, and then like 3 hours beforehand, we'll all find our hiding spots, and then we'll spy on them, and then, bam, we're good to go.
Wham, bam, give me your shit.
Yeah. So we're gonna go scope out the south gate.
Okay, very well.
Looking at the guard towers.
Returning to the gate from whence you've entered gallery, much as I've described, you see maybe 150 feet out, there's a tree line, a trodden dirt road that... Time to wake
Bones
up.
on silent people.
To a rat. You haven't
Oh,
woken.
Oh, no.
But yeah, there's a trodden dirt road that leads to the gate and transitions to stone-worked roads throughout the city. It cuts through the woods, passing relatively closely to your lodge, the guard towers, as you've wanted to look at, give me a perception check.
Okay. Oops. 13.
13. The stonework is tight, very well put together, and the guard towers rise maybe 30 feet higher than the word escapes my mind. The tops of the walls. And you see on each of them 3 arrow slits, and you do see some slight movement in the light that gets in, so you assume there are guards within, as well as the 2 guards that are stationed on the inside and on the outside of the gate for 4 in total. As I mentioned, there's a small, nothing extraordinary, bridge that crosses over a ditch that's dug maybe 100 feet in either direction of the gate. And guards are at attention, and they've noticed your presence, and they kind of given you a nod. They don't suspect you of anything.
I tilt my hood.
You tilt your hood, and it kind of looks like you're trying to hide your face, and they kind of...
But then it comes back up. Like, doo-doo.
Just kind of...
It's like the
Eyes are
I
there.
wave.
old cowboy hat.
One of them, like, crosses his halberd over his chest and kind of...
I pull out my ale.
We'll kind of walk.
Drink some.
We're just kind of, observing as we walk, and as we get out, I kind of want to observe as soon as we walk out of the gate, like the walls to each side, and kind of observe like 30 feet on each side, and see if I can find a decent spot in there that's kind of like I could feasibly. I'm not worried about being seen. I'm just worried about being close enough and like feasibly out of direct eye line of someone that would be talking at the gate.
With your training, I would say that you spot 2 possibilities. To the left of the gate, the grass is pretty well kept down as to not obstruct any eye line sights or anything. Eyesight lines. Words. But maybe 20 feet to the left, there is a shrub that's kind of overgrown and is dominating maybe a 5-foot area. You could maybe hide in there.
Okay.
And then to the
Mentally
right,
note that.
to the right, there's a bit of rainwater that's still in the ditch, and there's like a mud patch. You could maybe Rambo yourself up in that.
Okay. I'm gonna make a mental note of that shrub, and then we'll keep going. And my plan is to kind of walk to where you said that tree line was, get into the tree line to where maybe we know we can't be seen, and then we can wait out there until we think it's about 2 hours or so beforehand, so we can like maybe right around nightfall, because
We can stealth into position.
that way we can stealth into position and hide and wait.
Alright. And you're all staying?
Oh yeah, I'm staying for this shit.
You reach the tree line.
All right, listen, Sheila. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to come with us.
Oh, you put her away for this shit.
No, she's going to stay here in the trees.
Oh,
and
come the
watch.
fuck on.
She's going to watch in case something goes bad. That way she can come rescue us, okay? So, you're going to stay here. Just
Fucking
keep an eye on
dragon.
us. Eddie, are you coming down there with us, or are you staying here?
I will come down with you. I have ways to make myself unnoticed.
Cool. All right, good. All right. Do you have like a time limit on those ways of making yourself unnoticeable?
I don't know why the fuck you're being so cryptic.
He does magic, man. We've been around him for a long time. He can like make himself invisible and shit.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, he could have just said that. There's no reason to be like, oh, I have ways. Like, mysterious.
He's a mysterious guy, okay?
He walks around the house singing all the time.
Mysteriously.
Mysterious.
But yeah, I can help us sneak up to the wall, but once you guys get like a little ways away from me, I'm not gonna be able to help you out very much anymore. But my plan is I am gonna go make myself hidden right at the wall, and I can get a good vantage point on listening in, and then I'll just see what I can hear. What's your plan, brother?
Well, I was gonna go hide in the in the guard tower, but
I don't think you can fit through
I
them
can't do
slits,
that.
bud.
No,
Okay.
I'm not a squid.
There's like a patch of mud. I could probably like cover you up, make you invisible, make you look like mud.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I can do that. It'll take like a minute.
What?
You're gonna be invisible, so yeah. Plan initiated. Should we make a plan B?
Nah,
Fuck it. Plan B's the best done in the moment, I always say.
yeah, it's more like just like fuck shit up.
Sheila is our plan B.
Sheila ain't gonna do shit.
Sheila can do stuff.
No,
okay?
she
She learned a
can't.
new trick.
You
and I'm
know what
very
she can
excited.
do? Drink all of our alcohol.
Listen, Sheila does not have a problem. Okay?
Oh no, yes she does.
No, she does not.
Yes she does.
She does what she wants.
Exactly. That's a problem.
Yes, we're just gonna make weird talk until it's about nightfall and then get into position.
You make weird talk. About an hour into your weird talk, you see somebody with a satchel running up the dirt road towards Gallery.
Does it look like a, what are they called? The messenger guys?
Carrier.
Carriers?
It does look like a courier. But they pass by, they don't... Whether they saw you or not, they pay no attention to the three strange individuals in their translucent, odd drake thing in the woods.
Yeah, he's in a hurry.
Yeah.
He must be looking for someone.
Or he just needs to go deliver his fucking mail.
I mean, yeah, he could be on like a time crunch.
I mean, it's getting kind of late.
Is it dark yet?
Another hour passes by. We're nearing 5, closing on 6. The sun is beginning to set. The tree-lined shadows are stretching out towards the walls.
About the time we chit-chat and stuff, I will step back for a second. I will cast sending. Send a message to Andal.
What is the range on sending?
Sending? That's anywhere.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking of
Message?
yeah.
But it's like 25.
Yeah, that's like anywhere on the plane, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, I want to do some of these stuff.
We will be in late. Please keep doing a fine job.
You're at 11.
And
The Edward.
and
12.
take care of the partial. Sincerely, Edward.
But that's the last one.
And they can reply, right?
Yes.
Or does he have to allow them to reply?
No, they can reply with sending. Message you have to allow.
There's a pause, and then you hear... Your package has arrived, sirs. And that's all you get.
Man, a few words. I love it.
Good old Anders.
Another hour passes.
Once it gets like just past dusk, where it's like decently dark, we have a
That would
pretty...
be like now.
Yeah, okay. Alright
About
guys,
7:30.
it's showtime. So we've got about an hour and a half before they're going to show up. So everybody, we're going to go up there, try to stay within about 30 feet of me, and get into positions. And then we're just going to stay as still as we can. And I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace on all of us, so we get a +10 to our stealth checks.
I slightly slide in the mud like a snake.
You need to get there first.
I walk there, then I slide in the mud.
Do you stealthily walk there?
Yes.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
all of us are stealthily going there.
Oh,
All of you.
I guess
Yes.
we're rolling.
Okay.
All three of
Is
us.
Sheila coming with you?
Sheila is staying in the trees
Sheila
and
is staying.
keeping watch.
Is Sheila stealthing?
Sheila is stealthing in the trees and keeping watch.
I need stealth checks from everybody.
Gross.
And it's +10?
Yes. Plus whatever other modifiers you have.
23.
23.
39.
Jesus.
You got a 23 with a plus 10?
Well, is that cocked?
Yeah, that's cocky shit. Mind my language.
Let's be honest, people. This is explicit content, so.
Total?
34.
He's a bard. And he hid better than you.
I rolled a natural 4. What do you want from me?
So that's plus 9, plus 10.
Wait, what is your
Yeah.
stealth?
Let me double check just in case I'm wrong.
Because you rolled a 13.
11.
Oh, well.
Very nice. Bards get expertise,
That's
too.
one lower than mine.
Did you
Jesus.
take expertise in stealth? Is that why it's so high?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, bards. Why wouldn't you? You all kind of think in the shadows, and the three of you kind of across the fields until you get to the ditch. And who's going into the mud?
So I'm going to
That's
take
me.
a minute to hide him in the mud.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go around to that near that shrub, and I'm going to take a minute to camouflage myself into the wall. And so I'm just going to stand there just
So are
like
you
this.
using the same ability on both of you? I told you.
You said one other person.
I told you can do it on one person or yourself. You can
Oh.
choose one target.
Okay, well, I'm not going to use that feature. I'm just going to rub him in mud, and he's going to lay on his belly.
No. I'm using my disguise kit to make me look like mud.
Oh, nice. Okay, so he's going to do that, and I'm going to run to the wall, and then I'm just going to stand like Crunk does in the Emperor's New Groove against the wall when he's holding the bag with Cusco's body in it, you know?
Okay.
And I'm going to make myself look like the wall, and then I'm going to stand there still as shit for the next hour and a half.
Just for the sake of it, tell me how you make yourself look like the wall.
Alright, so I'm going to lean up against the wall, and then it's stone, right?
It is stone.
Alright, I'm going to take out a dagger, and I'm going to shave bits of stuff off the stone,
Make
right?
it chalky.
Make it chalky, take a little bit of dirt, and then just cover myself in gray chalk.
Like a chameleon, you merge into the wall.
And then as you guys see, I now have a plus 10 again to my stealth.
Rolo.
So do I need to roll a stealth against the wall?
Yes. You, Rolo. Use your disguise kit.
Hold on. 49.
Give me a performance check, I suppose, to see how well you disguise
The
yourself.
gods themselves cannot see me standing against this wall.
Gods have legendary actions. They can automatically succeed.
That's unfair to mortals
19?
like me.
19.
For your disguise?
For my performance check.
Hey, that ain't
Well, you certainly look like someone covered in mud.
And mud spelled backwards is dumb.
That's correct.
I will notice that he's doing that.
However,
owl,
you have taken an action, so give me another stealth check.
that owl is doing his best to.
You're not noticing shit.
Oh, did I
You're
notice
not
it?
noticing fuck all about Al.
You see
I
me
still got the
like bent
plus-
over doing stuff and like scraping
Do I
the
still
wall.
have-
No,
And then I
you're not
stand
seeing
up.
shit against a 49 with an 18 perception. Okay, you don't see shit.
Oh.
I rolled a nat 20 plus 10 from Pass Without a Trace plus
Do
10
I still have
from
that plus
Hide in
10?
Plain Sight plus
Yes,
9.
because you were there when he cast it. And for some reason, Path Without a Trace doesn't say anything about must remain within range.
33.
It's 33
They
total.
only have to be 30 feet when you cast the spell.
And it lasts
it's
for an hour,
just like,
right?
Yeah.
Well, about the.
I'll tell you what you do see for him. You see him fucking vanish. You saw him for a second, he pulled out a dagger. And then you blinked and he was gone.
What about me?
You're in a ditch. You visually don't have line of sight words.
Well, pretty
Yeah,
much.
you're like in a ditch.
I
You see the
Like,
guards.
So like they're not gonna see you.
But I can still hear.
You can still hear.
Okay.
So essentially, I see one disguise himself as, and the other one just vanish.
Yeah. He pulled out a kit, and then it just looked like he rubbed mud on himself. Because let's be honest, what else does looking like you're covered in mud look like other than being
No,
covered
he
in
said
mud?
he wanted to become mud.
It's the
He
same.
is disguising
I'm the mud
himself as
man.
mud.
That's the same thing. Isn't it?
Fighter of all things clean.
I will pull out my Dosh lute.
Very quietly.
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah, play a small little tune.
You might want to wait till like 30 minutes before 9 to do that.
Hey, that's what I'm about to
You
say.
pay attention to how long your spells last if you're casting one.
Yeah,
And I'm also gonna. They're all within 30 feet of me, right? Because he's only about. He should be 25 or 30 feet from me if I'm like right on the other side of the gate, right?
You're 20 feet on the other side of the gate.
Okay.
So he's about 50 feet away from you.
Okay. Well, I would have. I don't need the bush, so I would have made myself a little like where both of them can stay
You
within 30
crunk
feet.
sneak over.
Yeah. And, I'm 30 minutes before it's 9, or 25 minutes, 20 minutes, something close to it. I will recast it on them. So
Path without a trace?
yes,
Is that an action to do so?
yes.
I will need another stealth check. If you take an action.
Oh shit. Yeah, they've had time to hide. They'll get advantage.
Okay.
It'll be
What are you doing,
at
Edward?
about 8:30,
Okay.
I will do a quick tune. And act like I'm walking away. And I cast invisibility with Dosh Lute.
Das Flute?
Das Flute.
Act like you're... So, like, in plain view, you act like you're walking away.
Yeah,
Playing your flute. And then vanish?
Like he's walking away from the wall, so he's not gonna like.
Yeah,
Get out in the sight of the guards.
like behind a bush, you know what I mean?
Sure. Okay. You cast invisibility. Give me a stealth
Fuck
check.
is up
Add
with this
advantage.
Magical bush.
And it's
Is it still
8:30. This
Yeah.
will be the last stealth check with Path Without a Trace.
okay?
Because it lasts an hour, correct?
Yes.
Nat 20.
Nice.
So
Plus 10 plus 11 is 41.
Yeah.
Okay.
Better
You
than-
do
Again,
indeed.
better than an invisible man.
You literally vanish.
He went out of existence.
Welcome to the Dragon's Bane campaign. You have found your way in there. But anyways, nobody seems to be the wiser.
That's a home campaign, folks.
But you, Alfie, as soon as you hear the tune and you kind of see him start to walk away and go behind a bush, you see the guard kind of like go over to the other guy and he like nudges him in the shoulder. And he's like, that's fucking not suspicious at all, is it? Fuck it. And then just goes back to his position.
I'll wipe some sweat from my brow.
But about 10 minutes after that, at about 8:40, you hear the kind of jingle. It's a familiar jingle to you, Rolo, as you heard it when you knocked the shit out of him. But you would have line of sight, and you could probably peek it. Yeah. And where are you now that you're invisible?
like I'm standing next to the bush, like not like behind it or anything, like
He's
nothing.
just standing next to it like he's leaning on a table. Just leaning on the bush.
Yeah, nothing that will make like give me away. Like if I actively move, like
Yeah,
make the
right.
bush whistle.
Got it.
Where is he's walking by?
So probably all three of you see it. Mr. Moneybags, Mr. Look at me.
Mr. Fake
I
Ass
just want to like
Sapphire.
pop my head up from the mud.
Don't
He
do that.
approaches the guards and he kind of... Don't worry, it's fine. Here. And you see him go to each four of them, and he gives them a coin pouch. And each of them kind of... And they walk away.
This would be a good time to point out I do have the observant feat, so I can read lips if they are talking quiet enough to where I cannot hear them where I'm at.
You didn't get anything of substance from him. He pretty much just said, don't
Well, I
worry,
just
don't
meant
worry."
for when they have the meeting.
Yes.
Yep.
And then, about 20 minutes later, closing at 9 o'clock on the dot. It's just about dark outside. You've got the starlight and the moonlight, so you can, all three of you can still see. And what you see, Alfie and Edward, on the opposite side of you, so you, unfortunately, Rolo, cannot see it. Walking up the path is a woman. She's got long, curly, amber hair. She kind of carries herself proudly. She's got a low-cut, open gown that kind of comes just above the ground, shows off her legs, and she's got a scarlet corset that kind of makes her look maybe a little more buxom than she may be. But she's obviously trying to look appealing. And you see her, she walks up, almost without a second thought, and you can see this kind of bitter look on her face. And she crosses her arms in front of him. She doesn't say anything, she holds out her hand. And you see, the larger, more affluent gentleman kind of sneer. Keep your mouth shut. And he goes into a pouch and he pulls out a quite hefty bag of coin and gives it to her. She jingles it and kind of smirks at him and turns and goes to walk away. She gets about 100 feet away before you see him shake it. Bitch. And then he kind of moves to inside the wall and he hands off another pouch. You see an arm come out from the shadows. And then a few seconds pass. The woman enters the woods. And then a man steps out from the shadows. Bald head, face covered, dark leathered armors, daggers. It's a look that you two may be familiar with. He kind of goes low and sticks to the shadows as he tails after her. But that is where we will take a short break, ladies and gentlemen.
This is gonna be good.
Yes, indeed, it is.
And we're back from our break. Hello again. Where we left off, the group of cloaked adventurers have witnessed a maybe keep quiet payment, followed by a shady individual receiving his own and pursuing the lady. What would you three like to do?
Once he gets a safe distance away to where we could move, we're gonna tail him.
Alright.
Stealthily.
It doesn't take very long. He's low to the ground, but he's moving with purpose.
As we convene again, I'm gonna recast Pass Without a Trace on us.
You're waiting till the three of you convene?
Yes.
The three of you never convene. Because he's invisible and you don't know he exists.
Well, I assume he's following us. So if he's not, sorry, you don't get a +2.
But you're all of a mind on this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. About a few seconds pass, and then you kind of uncake yourself from the wall in the mud and just kind of come out of nowhere and
fucking horror
come
movie.
after this guy. Very horror movie. Like just these people coming out of nowhere. Sans one. Who knows where he is?
We'll find out.
Actually, I'll say you, Alfie, with your 25 passive perception, you do hear that.
Oh, I knew he was close. Alright, let's go, boys, quietly.
And you're going to recast Pass Without a
Yeah, I'll
Trace.
recast Pass Without a Trace.
And then you're all going to try to pursue silently.
Yes, we're gonna tail him and follow him.
You all meet up, cast Pass Without a Trace, and then I need, again, stealth rolls from everybody. But you're still at advantage, because you are still invisible. How long does invisibility last?
1 hour.
1 hour. Never mind.
He did it at 8:30. So
Oh
he
yeah, that's
probably
right, you
has
did, didn't
10
you?
minutes
Yeah, that's
or so
right,
left.
you came out of the woods and,
Yeah.
Yeah.
did your little thing.
Um,
Yeah, so you still have it for a while.
Daddy won.
31.
31.
Twinsies.
Twizzes.
Twinsies for life.
Please be 31.
He just beat the fuck out of y'all.
40.
Hot dog.
Shit. What kind of rogue am I?
What kind of rogue are you?
One outclassed by
One
a
muddy
bomb.
rogue.
But anyways, you follow on, and this man is moving with purpose. You keep line of sight,
Did you roll at advantage with your cloak? Oh, okay.
but
I rolled a 1 on the other one.
you see him stop for a minute and duck down and like look at the grass, and he veers off the trail into the woods.
I'm right behind them. Well, not I'm tailing them.
All right, you continue on. And as we move into the woods, I would like perception checks. You, Alfie, I believe, get advantage for favorite
Because
terrain.
I am in my favorite terrain, yes. Good. Because that's a fat natural one.
Shit.
11.
11.
That's a lot better.
11 pounds.
29.
29.
Thank God.
For a moment, you see him weave between some trees, and you come around, and he's gone. You two have no idea where he went, but very quickly, Alfie looks around. And some moss has been displaced off a tree, and he leads you further, deeper in. About a few more moments pass.
Also, with my favorite terrain, we don't take any kind of...
Yeah, no penalties from
negative
movement.
From difficult terrain.
A few more moments pass before the three of you hear a scream. It's rough and frightened, but not quite blood-curdling.
Okay. As soon as I hear that, I'm
bolt.
knocking an arrow, and as soon as I see this guy, I'm firing.
I run straight for the scream, and as soon as I see him, I just want to fucking start like stab.
Prison shank.
I will also go to the stream.
Okay, to the scream. Gotcha. Y'all come out into a small clearing, and you can see the woman and the shrouded figure. She has pulled a knife, a long stilettoed blade, but he has her by the wrist, and he's coming in with a short sword. And since y'all did so well on stealth and pursuing, you get one advantage, or you get one surprise round. You can take one action, you can move up, you can attack, or you can cast a spell.
How
Does
far,
that make it an automatic crit?
No. Well, you're an assassin, correct?
Yeah, he's an assassin.
You're going to go first in the initiative, so it will be a crit.
how far away are we?
You're about 40 feet back.
Oh yeah, I'm moving up and I'm stab, man.
Do you have 40 feet of movement? And remember, I said you can take...
Oh, it's
Throw-
40 feet?
You can throw, just get within 20
I said
feet
you
of
can
him.
take an attack, a movement, or a spell.
Oh, it's one of... Oh.
Because this is a surprise round.
Oh, you'll have to throw at disadvantage.
Yeah. Why would it be disadvantage?
Well, it's straight
It'd be
roll.
straight because they don't know he's coming.
Right. Because your dagger, it has only 20 feet, and then it's disadvantage.
20 straight,
60
60
long.
dis.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll throw one of the daggers.
You're going to throw a dagger?
I'm gonna sharpshooter.
Okay, so a -5 for a plus
Or
10.
no. I was just saying if she was in my way, I
Oh.
don't take a penalty for 3/4 cover.
Got it.
I'm using that part.
I will Eldritch Blast.
Why would you have that? Because why would you?
Yes. That is fantastic. You said these attacks are an advantage?
Yes, for you.
Oh,
It's a straight roll for him and an advantage
days
for you.
over. I'm going straight for the back of the knee.
Wait, who's going first?
You're going simultaneously,
Oh, okay.
but you're going to get your assassinate.
Okay. So I get sneak attack as well, right?
If you hit?
Yeah, if I hit.
Do you consider this woman to be an ally?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, then you'll get sneak attack.
So,
18 to hit.
Otherwise, you would not. Because you don't have an ally within 5 feet and you don't have advantage.
Luck.
question, because you said,
You get
Okay.
all of your Eldritch
Okay.
Blast.
I was
Use
just
a
asking.
luck point. Yeah, you okay just lucky feet, right?
Yeah.
I know how you feel about that feat.
Yeah, it's busted as shit.
I'm wondering if I should use it again.
He probably doesn't have like a super high AC, I wouldn't imagine. I got an 18.
18 to hit?
18 to
That'll hit.
16.
That'll hit. Eldritch Blast.
I'm,
It's 10 points of damage, my friend. Right to his back of his knee if he is facing away. If not, to the side or to the front of the kneecap.
we'll fix this if need be.
What is the issue? Sorry, fellas, this is the wrong music. Give me just 1 second.
Because of, my class and everything, if my weapon in hand is a scimitar, which it is,
Okay.
I can use it as a focus.
Okay.
Nice.
So do I get a +2?
No, because
No?
it's not a +2 focus. It's a +2 weapon.
Okay.
You can just use it as a focus.
Oh, that's rough.
Okay. I was asking.
There are plus focuses.
Yeah. Alright. I was asking. But the Force Blast is 14.
To hit,
Yeah.
misses.
17.
How many do you get at 11-3?
Yeah.
Nice.
17.
17, that'll hit.
Oof. 14.
Miss. Bryn,
40 points of damage.
what's your hit? Oh yeah, 16, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. 40 points of damage.
I did 10.
Yes, you did. You roll for the
Yeah.
1 or 2 hit.
Oh gosh, I don't
One.
remember.
One?
One hit.
That's what I thought.
9 points.
49 points of damage between the two of you.
Plus is 10.
59.
Yeah, I already counted that off.
Oh, 10 off. 10 off.
How's his knee looking?
The three of you come out of the tree line and you see this altercation and immediately release a barrage. Your arrow. Your knee pierces his arrow.
Holy shit!
Your arrow pierces his knee.
Iron Knee.
And you see him, he begins to buckle as he looks back towards you and catches your dagger straight in his right shoulder. My left, his right.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Before immediately being accosted by a blast of force energy from your invisible friend, who is no longer invisible
Hi.
because you took an action to attack.
Yeah.
The three of you appear, and he immediately looks over, already bloodied. He's like, ah! Get off! And he pushes the woman and draws his short sword across her. It cuts, and she does not look well, but she doesn't fall. And as soon as she gets her freedom, she runs. But then he stands to face you, wrenching your dagger away and like breaking the arrow shaft. Shit! I need initiative.
Let's do this.
That's not fantastic. Everybody roll.
Yeah.
Yep.
20 to 25.
24.
Damn.
That's for 19.
Nice.
15 to 20.
18.
18.
Rocket.
Rollies are default to dex.
Our dicks is the same.
So Wooly.
Rollies.
Is
The option was never
3,
peaceful.
2, 1. 7.
19.
Yeah, you go first, brother.
Wish I would have got that on my initiative.
Alright, and then we have the assassin. So top in the initiative order is Edward.
Guys full of so many tricks.
Bards, dude.
They're nasty and.
What would you like to do?
Not when I make them. They shoot.
Your opponent is 40 feet away from you. Make them better.
I don't know how.
Make them better.
Ask me.
So, would it be possible to say that when we started following that Sheila was with me, right?
You left Sheila in the woodline? Or did you blink her away?
To watch and assist us if needed.
Oh, you
Well,
would
considering she's like part of you. As
She
soon
would-
as you passed her, she joined you.
So she goes after me in initiative.
Wouldn't she have mad to make a stealth check? If she followed.
I will.
That's a fair point, and we have forgotten about this. So I will say she followed far enough behind for it to not matter.
There you go. Retcon.
Fucking Sheila.
Goddamn Drake Wardens.
Hey, now.
Companions. Companions. They're worse than pets.
But anyway, I will. I will. Eldritch Blast.
Naturally.
Eldritch Blast. Oof. 15.
Miss.
Oof.
So did my 16 barely hit?
No, it was my 16.
I rolled a
13?
16 too.
Oh, yeah.
13.
Miss.
I thought you rolled an 18.
Oh wait, maybe I did.
14.
Miss. As you loose this volley of eldritch blasts, they pepper the ground in front of him, throwing up dirt, and he shields his eyes before flourishing his blade and making to move towards you.
I will.
I have a trick. Don't get too close to me. Don't worry about it.
I'm the DM, I feel like I have to.
It's a common item.
Anything else?
Because, and then say, drew my weapon, I will, take out Das loot and, play a magnificent tune. And I will inspire,
Inspire this guy. He fucking needs it.
I will, inspire, give me a second. Alfie.
Your inspiration is the D10 at this point, right?
Yeah.
Nice. I feel so inspired to fuck shit up.
Alright, anything else? Would you like to move? This opening is a small circle, maybe 50 feet in radius.
I will,
Some sparse trees peppering it.
I will, you said that he was looking towards me now?
Yeah, he's looking towards the three of you.
I'll go up to him and, square up.
So, movement 30.
Yeah.
You go to him, you're 10 feet away from each other, and you can see he's bleeding.
Mm-hmm.
And you're immaculate, having not covered yourself in mud or chalk.
I'll just do a straight posture with my hands behind my back.
You do that.
Calm.
He kind of goes on the back foot and snarls. Shit. That brings us to Rollo.
And you said he's how far away?
He's 40 feet away.
So I can't even get to him.
Nope. And he has your dagger.
Yeah, that's a shame. So, there's no one next to him?
There is no one next to him at this point.
Okay.
Am I taking the picture? Oh.
I'm gonna
I
move
thought it was
up.
a video.
No,
Oh my god,
it's impossible.
the room is so wide.
I'm-
Sorry guys, we're trying to take a group photo.
Oh yeah, can we get like a mini for him so I know where the fuck he is?
There we go.
That's
Hey,
Sheila.
Trent.
That's
What
Shayla.
up? Hey, Bryn. Hey,
Yo.
Rob. You looked away, Bryn.
Sorry, I'm here. This
you
is
go.
him.
That'll work.
That's
No,
probably a
no,
terrible
no, that's
picture.
Sheila.
I'm not a photographer.
That's she.
Yeah, that's Sheila.
Yeah, this dude's a medium-sized creature, so
The
grab
movie.
literally a D6. It would be fine.
I think it works.
Because he's bloody.
So we're like way the fuck back here.
Yep.
Well, I'm like 10 feet, so ka-chow.
Oh, so you're 10 feet away?
Yeah.
That's 15.
Ka-chow.
There you go.
Okay, so I'm gonna move up
30.
30, which would be like what, right here?
Yeah.
Well, I guess right here. And I'm gonna hold my action.
Got it. So you're holding your action. Is there anything you'd like to do with your bonus action? Perhaps cunning action dash.
Wait, I can do that.
Yeah, you can, rogue.
Rogues, dog. Rogues.
Oh yeah, so I guess I'll just dash and then I'll not hold my action.
Yeah, that's what I thought you'd do.
So I'm gonna come up. Wait, so how far?
You double
is,
your movement, so you're gonna get another 30.
Is there any spot? Oh, he's not like really right there. Okay, so
There is no flanking opportunity, if that's what you're after.
all right, yeah, I'm just gonna go right here, and I'm gonna stab.
Stab, stab.
Well, stab.
Yes. Bryn, roll shittily. I don't want this guy to die yet.
I don't get a crit this. Oh wait, I got to
Yeah, you
attack.
do. You get before him in initiative, so if you hit, you just...
You have to go at the top, I believe.
I thought it said if you go before the enemy. Just keep rolling
second.
to attack.
Go ahead and roll, and I'll tell you if you get your sneak attack.
26.
26.
That'll fucking do it.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Dude, the Scanlan dice isn't failing me tonight.
Rogues, archetypes, assassin.
Dude,
Assassinate.
Your DM.
Starting at 3rd level, you
Yeah,
are the
you-
deadliest when you get the drop on your enemies. You have advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn this combat.
Oh, so it works the first turn in combat.
Yes.
But does that
In
work?
addition,
Does that count the surprise
You hit
round?
no, it does not.
Yeah.
A surprise round is not in combat. It initiates combat.
So this is crit.
This is crit.
Yeah.
You do not get sneak attack, however.
I don't.
No. Because you do not have an ally within 5 feet and you don't have advantage.
Decent. Oh, we have to.
Oh, I thought that's what gave him sneak attack.
No, it gives him an automatic crit.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that sucks.
No, I'm stupid. Literally the first line there. You have advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn this combat.
Oh, well, roll
So
again
you
to see if
do
get a
have
nat 20.
advantage and you do
Oh, it
have sneak
automatically
attack.
crits, so fuck it, yeah.
Ho, 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 ho.
He's dead as shit.
$62.
Yeah.
With blistering speed, Alfie, before you even get another chance to act, your brother darts up to this man and in one fell motion puts a hand on his shoulder and his elbow in his chest and just sinks a dagger into his stomach, wrenching it upwards. And he goes limp on your shoulders
That's what I rolled.
and slides off. Dead as can be.
As soon as I see that happen,
Unless you were, for some reason, going non-lethal.
Oh, absolutely not.
Yeah.
I'll just be like, hey, lady, I don't think this guy's bothering you anymore.
Action dash, fucking getting out of
It
there.
was one turn. It wasn't even 6 seconds.
Yeah.
She couldn't have gotten that far.
She got her movement on the surprise round.
Yeah, that's
When he
fine.
let her go.
Anyway, I say it nonetheless, and then I'll just be like, Jesus, brother, like, fuck that guy up.
I just take the dagger out and I lick it.
That's
I
disgusting.
have fun.
Okay, I'm gonna search this guy's body now.
Roll a constitution save.
Oh, Jesus. Do I have AIDS now?
hepatitis now?
Constitution save?
Yeah.
I'm gonna search.
Shit, that one.
Good to know.
I got AIDS.
So, combat has ended already.
Sorry.
What would everybody like to do?
I'm searching the body.
I'm searching the body too.
Only one person can search the body at a time.
I search his shoes.
So you're searching the body.
Oh no, he can search the top. I search his
What
shoes.
did I just say?
Okay, you search the body.
Would you like to help him?
No.
Yeah, I'll help
No.
you.
Oh.
You get advantage.
Oh, okay. I was gonna let you search the body.
My investigation is 0.
Mine's +1. It ain't much better.
That's 100% better.
I mean, it's pretty fucking good when you get a fucking natural 18, 19. It was 18 and
You
17.
finding all the shit on this guy.
Well, you find a bandolier of daggers
Oh,
for throwing knives.
can I pick mine back up too?
Yeah, it's literally in his hand.
Yeah.
Like he was holding it. You find a coin pouch with 30 gold in it.
Oh shit, this guy works on the cheap.
You find leather armor that is still serviceable if you would like to strip him of it.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's take it.
Okay, you're gonna have to take a minute to do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
And with a 19, you also find a key.
I got 2 keys?
This is an iron key, standard loop. He's got it tied to his waist. 3 teeth, fairly standard looking make, but it's strange somehow. You're not quite sure how. It doesn't look like a key you've ever seen made.
While they move the body, I'm just I will cast Fly on myself and go to the direction that we last saw the lady.
You are a human, correct?
Yes.
Do you have dark vision?
I don't.
Okay. You cast fly on yourself and you
Hit a tree.
go above the tree line?
I will attempt to.
Okay. Note of order, your attacks should have been at disadvantage, but you hit with literally one of them anyway, so it doesn't matter. You go above the tree line and you're looking for the lady?
Yes, attempting to.
Give me a perception check at disadvantage.
What was the first thing you said I found? It was daggers?
Bandolier of daggers, yeah.
How many?
Bandolier.
4.
4 daggers.
It's like a chest strap with little sheath.
Yeah.
A bandolier.
A 24. 16, 17.
What's the point in giving a bard disadvantage? There isn't. There isn't one, gang. If you're listening to this, ban bards. Don't let bards play at yourself. It's just the best choice you'll ever make, trust me. Even in the dark, you squint and just using what little moonlight you can and looking below the dark canopy, you do see a figure going between the trees before she breaks into a small opening, and in this opening there is a cabin. A small lawn, maybe an opening no bigger than 60 feet round. It's a small cabin, it's a small opening, and you see her break into the clearing and head for the door.
Alright. I'm...
It's about 120 feet away.
Just to be precise, the bandolier, daggers, iron key.
4 daggers.
Yeah. 4 daggers, iron key, gold pouch. That was it.
Leather armor.
30 gold.
Leather armor.
And leather armor if you
Take
take
a
it.
minute to take it off.
Yeah, I'll take it off.
Okay. Well, after I wait
He's
a minute
naked
for
now.
him to take that off, I'll be like, alright, brother, I think Eddie went after us, so we should probably track it through the woods.
Yeah.
To be precise, Eddie went fucking up.
Yeah.
I
Well,
saw him go up and then that way, right?
Oh yeah, you have dark vision.
yeah, I have dark vision too.
Yeah,
So
you have elves.
we'll track her through the woods.
Alright.
And
Definitely.
humans are some of my preferred things.
She is easy enough to track. In her panicked state,
It's like the fucking
you
Hunger
see
Games.
speckles of blood. With your expertise in it, it's no issue. Maybe after you start going, the 120, 130 feet of, you find a clearing with a small cabin in it.
I want to stealth
It
up to
is
the cabin.
lit with candlelight. You can see through one of the small windows.
Do I see Edward?
Are you still in the air?
Yeah, like I
You
said,
have 25 passive perception. Yes, you still see it.
Like I said, I was still flying. I was flying to...
Yes.
I want to stealth up to the cabin.
Roll me a stealth check.
I will also stealth the cabin.
Listen, Chief, I don't know how you stealth in the air, but...
24.
You fly quietly.
31.
And are you just flying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stealthily.
You two begin to, you three
As I'm
begin
walking,
to
I'm gonna be like waving.
3-point encroach on this abode. And once you get within about 20 feet of it, you see the shutters on the windows kind of close shut, and you
Just
specifically can hear latches.
I'm gonna slowly walk up with my hands kind of up in a very passive way. Excuse me, miss. We just wanted to talk to you for just a moment, yeah? We killed that guy that was trying to harm you back there. We just wondering why that pompous rich bloke would have paid him to take care of you in a negative way.
You approach the door, and as you get closer, you can hear labored breathing. And she's breathing heavily.
I can also help you with that wound that you're suffering from.
Well, that's very kind of you, but I'm closed for the night. And you can hear her sucking her teeth.
Seriously, it won't take like a second, and I can fix that right up.
Is there any windows in the cabin?
They're shuttered closed at the
Shuttered.
moment.
Is there a chimney?
There is.
Does it look big enough to go down like Santa?
You are uncertain how wide the opening at the top of the chimney is.
I want to parkour my ass up to the roof and check out the chimney.
You begin to do that, and with your stealth check, like, you don't even make a sound, you see him start to climb the building.
While he's,
And you, Alfie, a moment passes, and a slide on the door opens. And you can see her, she's got a hand over her chest, and it looks like she's holding a rag to it, and she kind of brushes her hair back, wiping the sweat off of her brow. And she's eyeing you through the slit. She's about 5 feet away from the door.
So I can see her.
Looking through the slit, you can't see her.
All
I got a
right,
quick question. Does he still look like a wall?
He's covered in, like, gray ash
And
kind
I'm
of stuff.
still
Yeah.
covered in mud.
Yeah.
So
Dude
as
got beat by a mudman.
as soon as I can see her, I'm gonna cast the spell Healing Spirit, and a little tiny, I don't know, 5-inch little fairy will just kind of appear on her shoulder, and it's concentration up to a minute. In each turn, I can restore 1d6 hit points. No action required, but I can't heal undead.
She's a zombie.
Or no, I can do it a number of times. 1 plus my spell casting modifier, which is 5. So I can do it 6 times per minute.
You reach the chimney, Rollo.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like you may feasibly be able to crawl down it. It's not quite as narrow as your shoulders, so, like, odds are you could do it. But sticking your head over it, you do catch small hints of smoke, and you do see a thin wasp creeping out from below it.
So it's like fire?
There's a fire, yeah.
And you, Alfie, as you cast this spell, you through the slit see it appear, and you're like, it worked. She sees it appear, and just immediately freaks.
Listen,
she stumbles over herself, falling out of view.
She's gonna heal you. It's a spirit from the Fey realm, and if you just let her stand on your shoulder, and I promise, over time you're just gonna feel better. It'll take like 1 minute.
So you said it's like a small fire?
There's a small wisp of smoke.
Okay.
It could be a small fire, could be a clogged chimney, who knows?
I take out my water skin and pour it down the chimney.
Listen, also, my brother is a bit of a crazy man. So, if he gets inside your house, he means you no harm. He just likes to test himself. So, beware of that, I guess.
I jump in the chimney.
I knew he was going to jump
One
in the
second, I have to compose myself.
Oh, he just loves to do the most asinine things possible while playing D&D.
As soon as you say that, and you start to pour your water skin down the chimney, you hear it kind of running down the rocks. And then you don't hear it anymore. But then you say that, and like, the blind immediately closes. Like, you hear her get up and come through the door. You don't see her. Like, she's conscious of what you can see through the slide. It closes. You still don't hear the water skin. And then you just dive in. Yeah. Peeked. Yeah.
How much fire damage does he take?
I'm covered in mud. It can't be that much.
Much like a snake, you begin to slither your way down this
He is the snake.
It's like
relatively soot-caked chimney.
God.
And you start to, you break through some of it, and your eyes are kind of getting caked with it, and you kind of squint, and you can see the fire. It's mostly embers at this point. And then you hear your brother. You hear him talking. And he's just 100% throwing you under the bus. And then, like, you see a hand with wood start going on the chimney. But you're simply too slippery. And you fall into these embers. You see this woman, and she sees you caked in mud and soot, intruding into her house.
And I look her dead in the eyes. I'm like, hello, bitch!
No.
Well, first off, you take 4 fire damage from the embers that you're
worth
laying
it.
in.
Oh my god.
And then you see her fall back and begin to scream as she like pulls up her gown and like pulls a knife from her garter.
She heals 5 damage.
Hey,
5 hit points.
it's okay. I'm here to help you.
I cannot accurately portray the panic this woman is going through at the moment.
I probably look atrocious, but
You look terrible.
take some of the water skin, like put on my hands, and then like just like wipe my face off a little bit. Like it's okay. I'm not a monster. I'm not a monster.
Tell that to the dude you just murdered.
I mean, he had it covered. You hold my
just
dagger. You
outside
get,
yelling,
you just
I
kind of-
promise he means you no harm. Listen, he comes off a little strong, but he's a real good
Shut
guy.
And you see her. She points the dagger at
She
the
heals
knife.
2 hit
She
points.
points the dagger at the door, but like she can't see who's over there.
Alfie, she's pointing the dagger at the door,
She points the dagger back at you.
and now at me.
Another moment passes. Roll to see how much she heals again.
She heals 5 more. That's 3.
Well-
She's like going
6.
between you and the fairy. Like she's has no clue what's going on.
while
But
this is-
you
Fairy's
see
just trying to land on her shoulder the best
She's
she
gonna
can.
attack
just
you,
like,
Barry.
seal
While
it,
this
seeing
nonsense
Yeah,
is
what
going
are you
on.
doing?
Yeah, while this nonsense is going on, clearly everything just went wrong like immediately.
I think that's a
Wonder-
matter
That
of
depends
percentage.
on your definition of wrong. It went right.
I will walk up to the
How
door.
much did it heal last time?
5.
Five.
Did 5, 2, and
I will walk on the door and cast knock.
This is why we have you around, mate.
This is the
Okay.
reason why I went through the chimney. Y'all are getting nowhere.
Rolo. As this final moment passes, you see her kind of move her hand and she brings it away and she notices that the bleeding has staunched and she looks down and there's just the slightest scar across her chest. And she looks at the fairy and she kind of starts to lower the dagger and then you hear dong, and then she readies it again and her door just kind of.
I'm at the door. Just listen. I swear, we are not trying.
What the hell are y'all doing? Y'all scared the poor lady.
You broke in through the chimney, mate.
Oh, now she just put the dagger down, and then y'all just gonna come in here, and she's like, "Oh shit, dagger again."
You're fucking ridiculous, bro. She heals for 3 damage.
She's healed up to full.
Oh, okay.
Man.
Listen,
Anyway, how are you? Are you having a good night? You doing okay?
She's still panicked, but you can see the grip on the dagger is just like loose to the point where it looks like she's holding it simply out of bewilderment at this point.
I take
Like,
the dagger.
don't.
Dude, she has a fucking pointy weapon.
You move to her and try to take the dagger.
She's like right in front of me, isn't she?
Yeah, she's about 10 feet away.
Ah, shit. No.
The fairy's been trying to land on her and she's been like scrambling.
Nah, it's
back.
fine. She's like not like 5 feet away from me. I'm not gonna take the dagger.
Yeah, she's not like fronting on you.
Okay. I'm trying to disarm her, alright?
Yeah, we do that with words.
You
brother.
How'd
you
that
ask,
work?
How is your night? How are you doing? And like her focus goes to you and it's just
I'm like a magician.
she absolutely just cannot comprehend what's going on right now.
Let me intervene for a moment. Listen. Earlier today, we met your rich friend that paid you some money, right? And
A kind of cursed smile goes
We-
across her face for a moment.
we immediately got the sense that this guy was kind of an asshole, right? So
Definitely
we
look like one.
decided to see what he had in his pockets. Well, we found a note apparently to meet you, and so we staked it out. We saw him pay you, then we saw him pay that guy that stabbed you, and so we decided that probably isn't a good thing, and we followed him, and then killed him because he was trying to kill you.
We dropped that bitch like a sack of potatoes.
Yeah, he stabbed him like real hard.
Yeah.
I shot him in the knee, and then my friend.
I thought you shot him with your knee.
No. That's a defensive tactic.
You see as you're like explaining these events, the bewilderment never leaves her face, but she kind of starts to like nod, like, yes, these things happened. I saw this.
Yeah. So, and then we came to talk to you because we believe that guy's shady as shit, and we want to, I don't know.
We want to help you if you need some help.
Yeah, maybe blackmailing.
If you have any information that can help us do that, then we'll do it. By the way, I pull out the ale and I'm like, "You want some?"
I'm Alfie. By the way, this is my brother Rolo.
Hi, I'm Rolo.
This is our friend Edward.
Plus, we do
Right outside, please
Don't
don't be alarmed.
Don't even tell it.
But Sheila, that's my girl.
Sheila begins to like creep
Ah,
around
shit.
the door.
She's real nice, I swear.
And just like she's immediately in the corner. Just
Listen,
You saw how she acted around a fucking fairy.
I know.
And you
but
bring a fucking dragon?
Sheila is a good girl.
She don't know Sheila. She just is a fucking dragon.
people are in her house.
No, Sheila didn't come
Screaming at
inside.
each other.
She's standing outside. She
She's
knows.
peeking around
she
the
has,
door.
She has house manners. So,
She's peeking around the door,
She's
waiting
house
to be
trained,
invited in.
whatever.
yeah, she's just hanging out, alright?
That
So,
doesn't change the fact. It is.
I know, but she's not acting
Just
aggressive.
because you like
she
Sheila
has
doesn't mean
soft
everybody
eyes.
likes Sheila.
Anyway,
She a dragon or you love her?
no, she's my.
He does
best
ride
friend.
her every day.
You guys are gross. Okay. Listen,
I heard
Could've
she's
been worse.
I heard
We
she's
just
as
wanna
sturdy
talk
as
to
a
you.
horse.
and find out more about this guy who paid you and why he paid you. Yeah?
And why he paid an assassin to kill
Yeah.
you.
Why
that
why
would
he
be
wants
good
you dead.
information if you knew that as well.
She kind of waved the dagger for a moment before setting it down beside her and kind of sitting up and dusting herself before slowly standing and resuming her kind of dignified, to some extent, composure. And she immediately begins to like mess with her hair to make sure it's back at where it needs to be. And she looks at you, Edward. And with a shaky breath, she inhales. I would imagine that he attempted to kill me because he's tired of paying me. The pig.
What's he paying you for?
Oh, because he doesn't want anybody to know that he's been porking a woman on the side.
Oh,
Despite the fact that he has a wife and 2 kids.
Scandalous.
So what does this guy do?
Oh, he's a banker.
Do you have a name?
His name is Todd.
Of course it fucking is.
He
Is
looks
that
like a
one
Todd,
D
doesn't
or
he?
2 Ds?
No, I never asked.
He sounds like more
Last
than 2D
name?
Todd.
Last name?
Double douche.
Estros. Yeah, get that out of your head. You won't. You never will.
No.
Because I know what you listen to.
And he's a banker?
He's a banker, yes.
He's a banker. He's a cheating banker.
So, let's see. Did you guys have any sort of falling out recently? Get into any arguments? Did you threaten to expose him in any way?
How rude.
He's a married man and I'm a whore.
How
I didn't have to threaten anything.
How
He
rude
knew
of
what he was
us.
getting into, and now he's living with the consequences and trying to cheat his way out of them.
She didn't say us her name, did she?
No, not yet.
What's your name?
Careful, love. I don't think that's something you need to know at the moment.
Well, that's not like fair. We told you ours. And we kind of saved your life. I mean, I'm just throwing
I
it
don't
out
know
there.
that any of that was true.
You want to see my dagger?
Let's see.
Still has blood on it.
No, I don't. I've seen enough daggers.
Do you want me to show you his armor that I took from his naked body?
No.
I can show you that too.
Well, he was clothed when you took it.
You look a lot better when you don't talk. Has
Well, that's
anybody
just
ever
kinda
told you
rude.
that?
That's not the first time he's been told that, actually.
You're supposed to be on my side, Alfie.
I am on your side, brother, but you kind of put your foot in your mouth a lot. So, is there any information you can give us on this guy that might incriminate him in any way?
Dear, the fact that I'm still alive is incriminating enough for him. I'll be glad to see him sweat when I walk through town tomorrow. Though I am afraid that this is going to ruin my business a bit, as she kind of like runs her fingers over the scar that's across her chest now.
DM question. Wouldn't magical healing heal the scar? No.
No, you need something like lesser restoration or greater.
Oh, okay.
Well, milady, if you are willing, I might be able to help you with that.
He gonna play you a fucking song.
No, I don't think that I am. You three are not at all the usual sort. But let me make something quite clear. You don't often break into somebody's house and then promise them you're there for good and expect somebody to trust you, do you?
Wait a minute. How you saying we broken in?
You climbed down my chimney.
To be fair,
I don't know what he did or what you did, but my door was locked.
Yeah, but
Look! And she points to 3 different deadbolts.
But your chimney was open. Open chimney policy.
I am very sorry.
That's not a thing.
I'm very sorry, bro.
It is from where I come from.
Be quiet.
We are from
That's not how you speak to your savior.
different plane of existence, if you will, and he has not quite been accustomed to the ways and customs of being polite in this world.
The customs in the customs.
Yeah. So we really didn't mean anything negative by breaking into your house here. We were honestly just trying to help and maybe find out some debt on this rich dude and I don't know, see if he's into anything weird. I'm gonna be completely honest, we were just a little bored today.
And she kind of like holds her brassiere together from where it's been cut. And she gestures towards the 3 of you. She says, well, come back tomorrow afternoon. I don't often talk for free, but find me when I'm working. Then we can talk.
Can we have
But for now,
a little bit more time than tomorrow? Cause
please, out of my house.
okay.
Okay. I mean,
Sorry about the chimney. and the
yeah,
door.
I'm sorry I intruded. I go back up the chimney.
God.
You take 3 points of fire damage crawling through the embers.
Well received.
I just really want to apologize for my brother.
You watch your
As I'm
brother.
backing
You
up
watch
the
your
door.
brother kind of bidet, and then immediately turn around, fall onto all fours, and just through the chimney.
I'll back out and just come on, Eddie. We just fucked that up royally. Let's go back home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I use modify memory just to restart out?
You may certainly try.
Wait, what's he trying to do?
He's trying to erase her memory.
What? Why?
Maybe to make this go just a tad bit better.
I think it went smoothly.
Oh, of course you would.
What are you all gonna do? Just leave the house, reset, wipe her memory? Okay, light up the door, knock, introduce yourself. Let's write a script before we do this.
Go back down the chimney.
Or you could just modify her memory to where she thought.
No,
we
I
were
was just modifying.
decent fellas. I'm backing out. And
Just modify memory with Wolo's just not in it.
Oh, that's fucked up.
You will have still broken into her house.
I get to the roof and do a backflip off and leave without me.
But no,
The
I won't-
birds in the trees, super impressed.
Thank you.
But no, we'll just leave.
okay.
You all just kind of leave the house, and she follows you to the door, maybe 5 feet gap between the group and her. And as soon as you're like through the doorway, she puts her hand on the door and just kind of queerly looks at the three of you as she closes it.
Did she see me backflip, like land in
No.
front of the door?
No.
Not at all.
The door closed, and then Alfie came out from underneath the awning and backflipped land next to him.
Oh shit!
Surprise!
Oh, let's go back home.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah, shit, we gotta go back to town. I gotta get Shadow.
Oh yeah, you guys' horses back in town. Alright, we'll go back there and then we'll ride back home. We're gonna get another fucking late night. Alright, let's go.
As you're leaving, you, Alfie, with your passive perception, hear the latch of one of the shutters open, and like you see her sitting down through the window in a chair, and she's like watching you leave, just kind of, and she starts to pour herself a glass of wine.
Sheila.
I turn around and wave. Bye.
And she shakes her head and just starts to drink.
I'm like so nice. I don't understand why she's being so fucking rude.
Raleigh, let me explain you a little something. Okay. People don't really receive it well when you like just come into their house without you telling them.
What the
it's
fuck
okay.
did you do?
I tried to.
You said a
ask
fucking
her,
fairy in.
Yeah, to heal her.
Yeah, we saw how that took.
Yeah, once she realized it was a nice fairy, she was okay with it.
No, that was my persuading her to stop.
I just really doubt it. But
I
that's
think it
okay.
is.
From now on, we'll just make it a point to like not break into people's houses that we're trying to befriend.
How do we not know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Edward,
How do we not know that there wasn't
Roll me a
like another
D4.
fucking like assassin in there?
as you walk through these dark
Oh, of
woods,
course we're gonna be
You
cautious.
got it, boss.
Yeah, so I just wanted to jump in just to make sure.
Okay, let's try.
That's a four,
just
Chief.
take a relative cautious approach from now on, and like not just go.
You know,
Good
you're really
balls,
sucking all the fun out of everything.
Well, whenever we're like going to kill people, of course we can sneak in.
Well, yeah, that's what I just fucking did.
No, we're not going to kill her.
No, not her, the fucking other guy.
Yeah.
The
You
one I
sneak
left
up
naked.
To him. You don't sneak in to where you're trying to like. Talk
What if
to
he had an
someone.
accomplice?
He was dead. She went into a house to get away from him.
Okay, so let's look at it from our point of view. If one of us attacked somebody,
you break the tree line.
Let's just agree
Gowrie
to
is in
disagree.
sight.
over here.
you
Get on
just-
horses, get back home,
Don't
and
say it.
we'll just make a fresh start next time.
I go to the
Yes.
stables to pick up Shadow.
You and
I'll wait
Edward
pompously.
Yeah.
make
at
your
the
way to the
gate
stables.
with-
As a man
Sheila.
sitting in a rocking chair, kind of, he shudders awake and looks at the two of you and got it.
Wait,
He goes into
he
the
recognized us?
Dropped off your horses.
He's got a good memory. This
Yeah,
time.
but I'm all covered in mud and soot.
You are covered in soot. He reckons.
He reckons.
And he comes out of the stable with Shadow and Tulip by bit and reins. He leads them over to you and he holds out a hand.
Ah, fuck. How much? 2?
2.
Silver? Gold?
2.
I don't know what the fuck that means. I pull out 2 silver.
And he bites one of them. And he hands off the reins.
Hey there, gal. I start like combing the hair. Her mane. Yeah, it's mane. And then I just like, all cowboy
they have
like. jump up
Hair also.
on- Yeah, whatever. I'll
Can
cowboy
I do an insight check? See if he meant silver, gold, copper,
Sure.
electrum.
You roll for it. Sure, make an insight check.
17.
He'd have taken 2 of anything. Like, it didn't matter. He normally doesn't get tipped.
The fuck!
You don't know that.
I thought we had to pay him. Alright, well, I'm gonna cowboy jump up on Shadow's back and, like, giddy up.
Yeah.
Giddy up. Once
You
they-
would also like to cowboy jump onto his back?
No.
Onto Tulip's back?
No.
Well,
I
that
just,
just sounds weird.
I just get on Tulip.
Okay.
Once they get back to the gate, I'll get on Sheila. Alright, let's go home, boys.
As you exit the gate, the guards have returned and they see you leave. And they kind of look at each other for a moment. And they don't say anything. They just let you all leave.
I just turn around. Have a good night.
And one of them waves back at you.
We will travel home.
We call that blending in.
You travel the dirt path about 30 minutes. It's quite late at night, closing on midnight even, when you finally arrive back at your lodge. You see Anders has picked up the place since you've been gone, and on one of the bar tables there is a parcel, a bundle, quite a bit of papers,
Oh shit,
tied
our
in twine.
jobs. Let's fucking circle through them.
Yeah.
Uh,
So what we got?
oh, you guys want to get seated?
Yeah, we'll grab it and just all have it like we probably have a round table there
Yeah,
somewhere.
you've
Right?
got a few
Sit-
round tables.
We'll sit in a round table and have like our meeting.
When they sit down, I'll get a what's it called? Is it a
Platter? A tray?
Yeah, a tray. A waiter or waitress tray. What was it called?
Just a tray.
Tray.
It's called an Anders tray.
Go to a barrel, get 3 cups, bring it over.
The first barrel you'll try, you turn the spigot and just nothing comes out of it, just drips. The next one, you gotta go to.
Do I see
And it's
the
full.
empty barrel?
You do.
Fuck it, Sheila!
Hey,
Drink all of our fucking ale!
you leave that alone.
I tell you,
Hey,
alcoholic
by the way,
dragon.
Hey, give me that tobacco you swiped off that bloke.
Robert, you gonna roll us some cigarettes?
No, I'm gonna pick the pipe.
Sweet, yeah.
And
I hand it to
we'll
you.
look a little bit
Oh.
sweaty. Yeah, Sheila. And walk over.
So I'm gonna pack my wooden pipe of tobacco, and as I'm
Which
rolling,
tobacco?
the one that he got.
As soon as it's open, the cut of it, these are long fibers.
I know my tobacco, so just like
This
some
is premium.
premium.
Shit.
We got that good.
Yeah, we do, brother. I will
Pack that shit.
pack my pipe of remembrance, and I won't activate it yet, but I'm gonna light that and be puffing on it while
What the fuck does that do?
I'll show you later.
Ah, shit.
While I read out the jobs that we have.
While you puff on it, much like a certain pointy-hatted gray wizard, the smoke is thick. Like this is a slow burning, kind of savory smoking tobacco. But you snip the twine and you begin to go through the letters. Animal, wild animal attacking livestock, lost dog, blocked road, just a few chaff jobs, maybe 5 or 6 of them, paying pittance. 10 for the animal, 10 silver rather for the animal. A few copper for the lost dog. The blocked road, 5 silver. Then you get to the bottom of the parcel. It's a heavy envelope with the royal seal on it.
So garbage.
Bills,
garbage,
bills.
garbage. Jesus, when are we gonna get a good fucking job?
I know.
Oh,
If you look at all
shit.
this shit, we can't even pay Anders with this.
boys, we got a note with the royal seal on it.
Oh fuck! What's the king want now?
Oh, it's gonna pay good, I can tell you. And I'll pop the seal.
You pop it, open the folder, and there are 3 papers in it.
3. I'll take the first one I see.
I'll take the second one.
I'll take the third.
All right, let's start with you, Edward.
Working in reverse.
Your job, or the job that you have acquired and are reading, is to escort a person of interest from Lake Lorry to the capital.
Is he reading this out loud? Are you reading this out loud?
Yeah, I'll read that loud.
Okay. The person of interest is meant to have been escorted by 3 guards, but they ran into complications and have been reduced to 1 and are awaiting reinforcements. This person cannot, in bold, italicized even, cannot see Gowrie in poor lighting, and it is imperative that they are delivered to the capital with no more issues, no later than 3 days from delivery.
And they're coming from where?
Lake Lowry. It is a little ways to the east of where you all make your lodging.
Like Lowry or Lori?
Lowry, my bad. Lowry. I'm sorry.
Like
Gowry, Lowry. It's been a long night, fellas.
You said 3 days.
No later than 3 days from delivery. And you would know, Edward, that to make this deadline, probably gonna have to leave tomorrow. And you might need to push Tulip a little bit. You, Rollo. Your flyer mentions a rare shipment of magical goods
Oh, shit.
coming across the Cerulean Sea.
Cerulean Sea?
The Cerulean Sea. And they are awaiting word for departure for when an escort arrives. So there is no hard time limit on this. They'll leave when you arrive to escort them. The variety of magical goods is not noted, but this is a very well-paying job. And I'll get to that in a moment as we finish up with you, Alfie. There has been a report of a missing village.
An entire village?
A whole fucking village?
The buildings are still there.
Oh, the people.
Okay. That makes more sense.
The people and the farm animals have gone. It doesn't seem like anything was stolen. None of the houses have been broken into. But nobody's found anybody. And this is a village that is maybe 3 hours away from the dim woods. A little ways to the north of the capital city.
She said Lake Lowry was east.
Lake Lowry is east, yes. Past Lake Lowry and further on, you'll reach the Cerulean Sea.
Okay, so the Cerulean Sea is also east.
Yes.
Well, boys, we have our 3 missions.
You do have 3 missions.
If you ask
Speaking of,
me,
the village has a bounty of 2,000 gold. And it is denoted that, though the circumstances of this is unknown, anything that you may acquire during this is considered a bonus.
I was going to do that anyway.
so what do you guys think about
Rollo,
taking care of the time-sensitive mission first, and then...
the magical goods shipment, pays 3,500 gold.
That's almost enough for your bow. You add that with the missing village.
not
That is your bow.
Well, that's a ways away.
It is also noted that upon good service, of which will be taken into consideration of the captain of the ship, you will be gifted 1 each of an item from the hold.
Oh, shit.
Where's the ship going?
The ship is coming out of the Cerulean Sea.
Which
You're to
is
meet them on an
there.
island.
Oh, so we have to get to an island.
Yeah, you have to go to the shore, get a ship, go to an island, escort them back.
Where's the shore from the city?
East. He said it was east from us.
It is east of you, but it's about 5 days travel to get out.
But how far is that from... Oh, wait, we got to deliver the bitch from... Never mind. We gotta
So my thinking is do the escort mission first because it's time sensitive, right?
Speaking of the escort mission, it will pay 100 or 1,500 gold.
100,000 gold. No shit.
150.
So we do the escort mission first, right?
1,500 words.
Then can probably go check on that village on our way.
No, we can't.
Well, we'll have to go out of the way a little bit, but we
What?
can go to the village and then
Yeah, we gotta go up to go to the village.
and then
we
we'll
go
come back.
right to go to
Yeah, we'll just go up a little bit and we'll make like a triangle out of it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
There's no little bit about that.
Well,
The Dim Wards is about 2 days north of Gowrie.
Well, which one do you want to do first then? You
I
want to get your
suggest-
magical goods first or check out the
I say we do
village?
the magical goods first.
Alright.
We might need that for the missing village people.
That's fair.
But
Heard that band's...
this escort mission is 3 days.
Well, yeah, see, the escort mission from Lake Lowry is time sensitive, so we should do that one first.
Mm.
So
If
we
we're
need
trying to
like-
accomplish all three, we would have to do that
we
one
need
first.
to leave tomorrow, and it's from like the king, so I'd say we should probably try to do all three.
Which means no
Yes.
drinking tonight.
Yeah,
All
we
3 of
gotta
these
get
are
up
from the
early.
court.
Yes, so we do that one first, and then it's really up to us whether we want to go do the village first or we want to go do the magical goods first.
I'm just saying, a missing village sounds like something that we would need like magical goods for.
I mean, that is a fair point. I kind of agree with that. What do you think, Eddie?
Well, it does make a excellent point.
Don't hear that often.
But let's talk about the village for a second. How would you take a entire village but won't take any of the any of their belongings with them?
Slave labor.
Or
Well, either they were all kidnapped.
then why would you take their belongings? Surely there was valuables in there.
Well, yeah, but maybe they
maybe
needed
not.
people rather than things.
Mm-hmm.
So what if they needed like test subjects
Or laborers.
or slaves? You know?
That's what I just fucking said.
Yeah, that's what I got the idea
Oh
from.
my fucking god.
I understand your points, but in that case, why not totally level the place? No evidence.
Well, because
Maybe
then,
they disappeared.
yeah, I mean, if someone leveled
Could
the
have been
place,
something magic.
if someone leveled the place, then obviously, like, they know there's something up. Otherwise, it just looks like a whole bunch of people just vanished.
If a whole bunch of people just vanished, then something's up. Is it not?
I mean, if we could find it,
Oh,
it was aliens.
I just had a crazy idea, guys. So me and Raleigh here, right?
Yeah.
We touched that thing in the house, and then we just came here,
Yeah.
right? So for like the last 2 years, everyone we know back home probably thinks we just disappeared.
Oh my, we're
What
the
if
missing village.
What if somebody made all of these people in the village do what happened to me and Raleigh?
They
And
made
they're
a
gone, and they're in another place.
They made a whole village touch their balls.
It surely is a fine,
Maybe.
fine
Fuck.
theory you have, but like the note said, we have to get up early in the morning to meet this deadline. So
What
why
time
not
is
go
it?
there?
You're closing on midnight.
Yeah, we should probably
Fuck,
get
let's,
some sleep.
Yeah.
let's turn in.
Alright. I want to actually sleep in my bed tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna go sleep in my bed. That top of that shelf, kind of got like a kink in my back.
Sleep in our suits.
Kind of got a kink in your back, and if you kind of stretch it and you reach back, and oh, there's a broken bottle.
Yeah, fuck yeah,
we'll
that makes
return
sense.
to our quarters and sleep.
All right.
Before I turn in,
Yes.
I want to take out Ferdinand's book. And
When do you take it out?
when I get to my room, like,
To your room?
yeah, I get to my room. I like sit up in my bed. I take it out and I just want to look through it a little bit before I go to sleep.
So you get to your bed. You take it out. You set it on your bed.
I was just gonna hold it.
Just gonna hold it.
Yeah, like some light reading before nighttime. Oh shit! I fucked up.
Yeah,
I
I told
fucked
you
up.
you fucked up.
You open the book. And you open it. And the pages are just scrawled. With roll me an intelligence check.
Ah, fuck. Come on. Alright, scan the dice. Give you a natural 20. That's not it. 7.
7. You have no idea what any of this script is.
Ah, fuck.
But as often as it repeats itself, you know it has to be important. And aw, man, does it look magical.
Okay, I'll just put it back in the back of the holding.
Got it.
be a stab.
You shouldn't be. You should be terrified. And you should probably put that thing back where it came from.
Put that thing back where it came from. Or so I.
Yeah.
So we all go to bed?
Yep. As I go to bed, I open up my double doors onto my balcony to let Sheila come in. And she will do the little dog turn around 3 times.
Why didn't she just come through the fucking front door?
Because she's a big girl.
She was in the front door earlier.
The stairs are difficult for her.
She could fly up them.
You're not there. But yes, you allow Sheila out on the
Oh,
balcony.
oh, you're talking about that. I was like, did I vanish?
Oh, dude.
I'm a
I thought
village
he
person.
just, got
But yes, you're not there. Stop bickering about what he does with Sheila. But yes, you allow Sheila out, and she does a few turns before crossing her paws and just kind of slumping onto the balcony under the stars. Is there anything you would like to do, Edward, before you turn in?
No.
No?
Yeah.
You go to your room, you go to sleep, and that, with everybody getting a long rest, is where we will be ending tonight's session. Thank you, everybody, for listening, and we hope to catch you again next time.